Alright, hello everybody, I apologize for the little delay here on the live stream. For some reason, my PC is messing up. I hope you guys are hearing me alright, and the music. I'm pretty sure actually you are hearing the music right now, but the problem is, I'm not sure if the sound for the game is going through in the live stream, because this is what I was actually having problem with, right? The sound for the game. I guess you guys can let me know if you can hear Sasquatch right now jumping around, but I definitely cannot hear him. And I'm not quite sure exactly what has actually happened. I guess I'm gonna have to figure it out eventually, because I really don't know what went wrong. I just restarted my computer so many times trying to figure it out, but for some reason it's just not working. But anyway, guys, let me know if you can hear me in the chat. Let me know if you can hear the sound of Sasquatch jumping around, and while we're at it, I can hear him jumping. Yeah, apparently this sound for the game is not gonna be inside this today's live stream, just because I have no idea what's wrong. I really cannot understand what's happening with it, but that's fine, because we do have the music in the background that we can enjoy, and at the same time, this is not a gameplay, right? This is just gonna be of us playing around and building up the world of Sneaky Sasquatch. At the moment, I just wanted to show you guys what the world here is looking so far, because in the last live stream, I've actually finished up doing quite a bit of stuff, right? I just finished up making the ski lift work, and let me tell you guys, it's actually working pretty sweetly. It's not just perfect just yet, because I still have quite a bit of work that I gotta do to it. But what I want you guys to see right now, this is how the world is looking, right? We can go through this side to go to the other side of the mountain. We can already see the ski lift in the background there. I just transformed those cables into black cables because they weren't really looking right as they would if they were red. Ariel, don't worry about it. You missed the last stream. Don't worry about it. Just because you're able to see right now what I've built up. So I also managed to make a really awesome place right over here. This is going to be where we're going to be able to get ourselves the tickets, right? Because I did say that I'm going to try to get ourselves the ticket, but the ticket is not going to be sold on this side. And Braxton Davis actually came up with a really interesting idea where I'm going to have to maybe bring this fella right here 3 burgers, and then he's going to give us the tickets that I'm going to need. And then, once we do that, look at this. This is going to be the system that's going to allow us to go all the way to the top of the mountain. Right through here. Just like that. That one is only going to open up if I am going to have the ticket. And once we go and jump on this one, look at this beautiful animation. So it is working, as you guys can see right now. I do have some glitches that I got to figure out. At the moment, it's going this slow because I kind of jumped a little bit too far on the seat. If I would have jumped a little bit closer to the edge of the seat, the chair would have went faster. So I got to figure out a different way here on how to make it work a little bit better. Not quite sure exactly how I'm going to do that. But I guess we're going to have to figure it out. Yeah, I'm sorry guys that we don't have any sound for the gameplay here, but as I was saying, I have no idea what's happening with the sound of the game. I just have no idea what glitched out into my settings here. I just tried every single thing to try to get it back together. I just can't figure it out for some reason. Yeah, I got no clue what I've done wrong. But now that we got to the top here, of course, you can also jump and go back at the bottom if I'm going to take that. But for now, as you guys can see, this is going to be the second mountain area, right? Where I'm going to be able to build up the next world of Sneaky Sasquatch here. How did you get this game? I won it. I've actually built this one. I'm actually working right now. This live stream is just about me building this. So it is taking a little bit of process. But this is only going to be available on the PlayStation once I'm going to be finished building it, of course. And then you can take another one, a ski lift, and this one's going to take you to the next floor to the top, which is, of course, going to be the last level of the mountain. I still have quite a bit of work to do here, but we're still not there yet. Oh, the app. This is called Dreams. But again, you can find this one only on the PlayStation. This is not going to be available on any other platform. Just because this has been created by Media Molecule, right? And Media Molecule is owned by Dreams, by PlayStation. So you can only find this one in Dreams. But not just yet because it's not ready yet. I will announce it when it's going to be done. It is going to be called Tiny Sasquatch though. Just because, as you guys can see, this is a Tiny Sasquatch after all, eh? Alright, so with that being said over here, I think as I was saying, I did have a poll on the chat here trying to see which one you guys would like me to build up next. So most of you guys voted on, of course, the continue the mountain. So that's exactly what we're going to be doing, right? I'm going to be jumping right over here. So this is going to be the ski mountain, the first one that we finished actually, and the next one is going to be the ski mountain 2. This is where we're going to have the ranger. We're going to also have the entrance for our own house. And everything we want to work with here. Why is this showing up like that? Yeah, I definitely don't want to see that invisible wall here. I'm not quite sure exactly why it's showing up. Because it's definitely not showing up here. Hold on a minute. What is happening? Things have changed, apparently. Some things have messed up in my game. And I don't really understand exactly what caused everything to mess up like this. Because I didn't do anything. All I did is just go to sleep and come back. Alright, anyway, I guess that's gonna be it for now. Let me go back into this one, just like that. I looked up how much it is. It's like 20 bucks. Yeah, Dreams is not really that expensive. Dreams is really cool. And the great thing about Dreams is that you can actually go ahead and play other games that other creators are making. Which is really awesome, right? Because there are some really awesome creators in the Dreamiverse that are making some really impressive creations. Me personally, I'm actually just learning right now. As you guys can see, right now I'm trying to figure out how to make a bunch of trees right here, just to make the path that Sasquatch is taking us. He's climbing up the mountain to look a little bit more interesting, right? And not be this flat part over here. Of course, we are gonna want to. Of course, we are also gonna want to go do a little bit of skiing. I think I'm not quite sure exactly how I'm gonna be able to do that. Maybe instead of having Sasquatch ski, maybe I'm just gonna have him slide down the slope all the way at the bottom on his bum. That would actually be a little bit more fun, maybe. So I guess I'm gonna have to figure how that's gonna work out and test it out. For now, all I want to do is just keep on expanding these trees, maybe up to all the way at the bottom, maybe. Not sure exactly how much turmoil this is going to take, because you guys know, if I do place too many trees in the game, we are going to have to start running into issues. I'm kind of pretty sure about it. Let me just try, I guess. Let's just see how many trees we can insert into our world here. And just test out and see how that's going to go, right? Juliana, welcome to the live stream. Alright, so we have a bunch of trees over here. Let me grab the tool that's gonna keep me planting these ones straight up like that. Another thing that I want to do, actually, let me bring these ones over here, flip them up, and now bring them over here. Go, combine with the other ones a little bit. And all I'm trying to do right now is just create like a forest at the bottom here, right? Remy boy, welcome guys, welcome to the live stream. Thank you very much for joining. Unfortunately, as I was saying, I am having some issues with the audio at the moment, and you're not gonna be able to hear the audio for the gameplay, just because I'm not quite sure exactly how I messed it up, what happened, because it was working before I started the stream, and then I got a crash on my computer, and after that crash, no more audio. So I'm just hoping that nothing burned on my computer, to tell the truth. Just because as soon as that crash happened, my audio got messed up. I'm not smelling anything being burned or anything, so fingers crossed that everything's gonna be okay. Hammer Boy, how's my weekend been? Pretty chill, pretty chill. We've been enjoying a little bit of live streams yesterday. Actually, the day before, not yesterday. But I kept on thinking about this game. Ever since I started building it a little bit more, I just keep on thinking about it constantly. I cannot think about anything else. All I want to do is just finish this up, or at least get as much done here as possible, just because I want to see this world of Tiny Sasquatch build up eventually, finished up. And it is gonna happen eventually, I guess, but it does take some time. How's my new logo? It's a little bit too small for me to actually tell, buddy. But yeah, it definitely looks a little bit different. I noticed when you jumped into the chat, Rishant, that you had a little bit of a different logo. I couldn't really tell exactly how it looks, just because it's quite small in the chat. Alright, let's see. So we got quite a bunch of trees, as you guys can see. My thermals are okay. It's at 64. I'm not sure if this one is increasing by adding trees. I guess I can add a few more on this side and just try to test it out and see how the game is gonna act if I add a bunch more. And the reason I'm doing this is because Sasquatch is gonna be able to kind of see this area, right, when he's gonna be to the top. And I'm trying to make this place look pretty interesting. Alright, so if I add this one, copy paste it over here. Ooh, so it's increasing 6% over here. Ah, I get it. Okay. So it's increasing the one purple. But the thing about the purple one is that we have quite a bit of it. And just in case we're going to run into issue, I'm going to come back over here and start deleting a lot of trees, right? At the moment, I think we should be good on just finishing up this forest over here. Look at that, we got +6 again. Kitty Noir, welcome. Welcome to the live stream. Thank you very much for joining, guys. Once again, thank you all very much for joining on the live streams and supporting this channel with just views. That's all I need, guys. Just because I'm trying to create this world of Tiny Sasquatch here for all of you. So, of course, it's great to see you guys enjoying it. And I'm pretty sure there's a lot of you guys enjoying not only the idea of having Tiny Sasquatch being built up here, but also watching the process of it, because I've seen a lot of people just really liking to, just really enjoying to watch how the game has been created. Alright, I think this should actually be enough trees. What do you guys think? This should definitely be enough trees because we're also going to have like a lot of fog on this side as well eventually. Hammer Studios, welcome buddy. Welcome to the live stream. Alright, another thing we're going to have here. Actually, this area is going to probably be blocked, so no reason to work on that side. We're going to have to wait and see how that's going to go. Let me actually go back over here and increase the size of this one quite a bit. Just like that. Definitely enough. And now if I jump into game mode, of course Sasquatch is going to be on a bench. I mean, look at how beautiful it looks at the bottom now with all those trees as we're making my way to the top, of course. Ellie, welcome. Welcome to the live stream, guys. Cheers. Alright, let me try to figure this out. So, of course, we are trying to build up, as you guys know, the second area at the mountain where we have 2 of these lifts, right? So, first thing is first, we're gonna have a banner right in front, just exactly this one. A few things that I gotta change with this banner, though. Let me go into edit mode. Let me jump into it and hold up, select that and that. Deselect that. Seriously? Hold on a minute. So I just need this piece of snow right here. But I cannot deselect it, unfortunately. Dang it, seriously, game? In that case, what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna copy paste this one, including the trunk. So let me copy paste this. Let me jump inside here. Just remove everything. Because this is a copyright, so we don't have to be worried about it. We already have the original on the right side over there. Right, we gotta remove that and only this one. Only this. Seriously? Only this one. Alright, there we go. And these two are actually gonna be merged into one. Right, so this is gonna be a tree trunk that I wanted to have around here. So, for the sign, let me go back inside here. Let me remove the tree trunk, and also let me remove this piece of snow. Perfect. Now, for this side, we are going to have 3 signs, right? We're going to have chairlift on the right, easy run on the left, and Terran Park on the right side of the screen here. I'm going to make it so that Sasquatch will snowboard. I'm not quite sure exactly how to do that, to tell the truth. As I was saying, I'm a pretty noob when it comes to dreams. I don't really know how to build stuff. But one thing that I can actually build, as I'm going to show you guys in just a second, I think I'm actually going to build the ability to just do a little bit of a sliding at the bottom, back at the bottom, right? But I'm not going to be using any skis or any snowboards. I think what I'm going to have is just going to be something a little bit more funny, right? Just have Sasquatch slide on his bum. Just like that. Look at that. So that's what I've decided to go with. And Sasquatch is just gonna slide like this all the way through the trees, all the way to the bottom, until of course he's gonna reach back home. That's kind of the strategy I'm gonna be going with. What do you guys think? I feel like this is gonna be a little bit more funny than just having Sasquatch using skis. Just because he's a tiny Sasquatch, right? He cannot really use skis or snowboards and stuff like that. So that's kind of what I'm gonna be trying to go with, of course. What do you guys think about that one? That April Fool joke with Sasquatch being in prison forever almost got me. Yeah, that was a funny one. That was a funny one when the developers released that joke. That was really cool. Sasquatch is having so much fun snowboarding on his bum. Yeah, definitely much better than just snowboarding, right? Or using skis, for sure. That's why I'm going to be planning on going with this strategy instead. So we are going to have a path on the left side and another path on the right side, where Sasquatch can actually do a little bit of sliding like that. So what I'm going to do then, we are going to have two paths, right? We are going to have one path over here where Sasquatch is going to be able to just jump off and simply slide all the way down, and another path all the way to this side. And these paths are actually going to be pretty close. I think it's actually going to be like right about here somewhere, if I'm not mistaken. Fake Pixels, welcome buddy, welcome to live stream. Alright, so that's just a boulder that I'm going to leave as is. Let me jump into my trees over here and try to remove a few of them. Just to make a path, right, for Sasquatch to just make its way at the bottom. So that's going to be the first path we're going to have on this side. There we go. And then we're going to have the second path right over here. I guess I'm going to leave that tree. And the path is going to go through here. Just like that. Perfect. I kind of like that. Alright, next up, let me move this tree on this side a little bit. That's going to be a dead tree on this side. Next up, we're going to have another large tree right over here. It's going to be a little bit bigger, like a humongous tree up on this side. Alright. I do need a few more of these dead trees, so let me jump into the dead tree as well and make a copy right over here somewhere. Maybe just remove that one, and then bring this one over on this side, just like that. Alright, perfect. I just watched the first episode of Moon Knight on Disney Plus. It's really good. Oh my god, Hammer. Yeah, I know, buddy. I really want to watch it as well. I just never have. I just never got the time. Just because as I was saying before, I guess this week is kind of when it started on me. I just got really into Dreams here, and I really want to finish building the world of Tiny Sasquatch. And because of that, I got so busy with making videos and live streams that I just didn't make. I just didn't have time to start watching the new movie. But I'm definitely gonna watch it for sure. Definitely planning to watch that one, including Uncharted whenever that's gonna be released, because I'm a huge fan of Uncharted games. Alright, hold up. This one's gonna have to come about here. Let me also copy paste another one of these signs over here. Imagine if you had to place the trees one by one. I mean, it would be really cool to place them one by one. I tried to do it before I started working on Dreams here, and it kind of was a hard work. But the thing is, the result was really looking different, because when you're placing each tree one by one, it kind of feels like the entire forest. Hold up, let me try to select this one. It kind of looks like the entire forest is unique, right? It gives like a really realistic effect. Alright, so we got that one copied. Let me copy it a little bit this way, because it's gonna be the terrain park, and then we're gonna have the easy run. And I think I'm gonna do exactly that, right? As we have in Sneaky Sasquatch, we're gonna have an easier area where we can actually slide on your bum with Sasquatch, and a more difficult area. Now, another thing that I try to do in the game here, hold up, actually, I want to get this one a little bit lower, just to try to match the other one at the top. So as I was saying, I was trying to do an animation here with Sasquatch. So when he's actually jumping on the ski lift, I was really... Wait, something is wrong, dude. Something's wrong with my... Everything is wrong. I just cannot control anything. What is even happening? I don't understand. Is it my console? Maybe my console is the one that needs to be restarted. I don't even know. Not my PC. Alright, you know what, guys? Hold up. Let me just save this real fast. I think I'm gonna restart my console for a second. And while we do that, we are gonna go into the intermission here for a second as we can chat a little bit, right? And hopefully, once I'm gonna reset my console, it's hopefully gonna fix it, although I have a feeling it's not gonna fix it. But as I was saying, we're gonna be trying to build up the world of Tiny Sasquatch here and make it as good as possible, make it look as more interesting as possible, right? We do have quite a bit of work to do. The thing is, there are quite a few limitations in Sneakies and then Dreams here that you can actually build, so I cannot really go overboard with making too many details or stuff like that in the game. So hopefully, eventually, we are gonna be able to add quite a few details, but as soon as Dreams is gonna tell me that we have reached the limit, I guess we're gonna have to just try to take away some of the details and start making the game, I guess, playable, right? Because at the moment, mostly what I'm doing, I'm just trying to build up the map of Sneaky Sasquatch, and then I'm gonna be starting to focus on making the actual game itself, the gameplay, working on the gameplay itself, and see how that's gonna go. Do I play Pokemon Go? I do not play Pokemon Go, no. I think I tried it the first time it's being released just to see what it's all about, but I never actually played it. Alright, let's go back into the game here because the PlayStation restarted. And unfortunately, no sound. But that's fine. I will have to figure it out before we do the next live stream. Alright, so what do we got to do here? Let's see. Let me just take Sasquatch all the way up again. Super Crafter, welcome buddy, welcome to the live stream. Thank you for joining. Now, you guys have also seen that animation of the place coming back up, right? And the reason we have that is because if Sasquatch goes here, we don't want Sasquatch to be jumping off the cliff to this side, and even to the other side. You cannot do this. I just blocked everything up, and this side right here, as you guys have seen, has actually raised up out of the ground. And I'm going to show you that animation, guys, in just a second. And the reason I'm just going with showing you guys how this works so much is because I'm really, really proud of the results so far. Alright, so as you guys can see, that bottom part right there, it's not visible. But as soon as I make it up, look at that. It just spawns back in, raises up so that I don't jump off the cliff, right? It's just a really beautiful animation. And I kind of like the look of what I'm seeing right now at the all the way down there. It looks pretty good. Pretty good indeed. Okay. So as I was saying, we are gonna make a path over here where Sasquatch is just gonna be able to slide all the way down through those trees and just make its way all the way at the bottom. One path is gonna be a little bit easier than another. I think the left one is gonna be the easy run and the right side is gonna be the terrain part, right? So let's jump into edit mode here. Let me first of all make sure this one is gonna be a green color. Let's go with paint mode over here. Shiny wax? No, I want this one to actually be classic, but I don't know why it's going with that. I want to apply some color here, buddy. Yeah, it's not allowing me to apply any color for some reason. There we go. We got green over here. So this one's gonna be saying easy run. I want to play this so bad when it comes out, but I don't have a PlayStation. Yeah, I'm really sorry about that, buddy. There's absolutely nothing I can do about it because I cannot make this available for any other console. It's just not about me. I have no saying in this because I'm building it in Dreams, so I can only release this one in Dreams. Alright, so as I was saying, this one's gonna go say easy run. Yeah, easy run. Easy run over here. I hope it will be published. I will publish it eventually. Don't worry about it. I'm not gonna hold on to it forever. Eventually, it is gonna be published for sure. All right, let me get hold up. Let me grab my tool over here again and get this one going right over here. All right, so this one's gonna be easy run. This one's gonna be chairlift, showing the arrow to the right side. This one's gonna be showing the arrow actually to the left side. So we gotta change this thing to say, let's see, let's go with UI arrow. I think it's northeast, southwest. I think it's gonna be southwest. Yeah, there we go, southwest. Perfect. This one is perfectly placed over there. And next up, we need one more to be saying terrain park. My camera keeps on hitting on something here. I don't know in what. Oh, I think I'm actually hitting this camera and I'm being blocked by it. I don't even know what's happening. Hey, look at that. My camera keeps on getting stuck in here for some reason. Joseph, welcome, buddy. Welcome to the live stream. All right, so this one's gonna be terrain park. So first of all, let me remove that. Can I not remove it? There we go. Jump into this one. Let's type in terrain park. When I first played Sneaky Sasquatch, I wasn't using controller, it was so complicated, but now that I use it, it's much easier. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Can you play on PS4 or only PS5? It works on PS4 and 5. It doesn't matter which one. Oh, man, something is happening here. Look at that. My camera keeps on glitching for some reason. Oh, man, today's live stream is full of issues, eh? I don't understand what's happening. Apparently, when my computer restarted, everything got messed up. That crazy Windows blue screen of death. It's gonna be the end of us at one point. That's kind of actually one of the reasons why I started using a Mac and not as much as a PC. The only reason I got myself a PC is because I wanted to play PC games, and that's all. And also, of course, because I want to do these live streams and YouTube videos and stuff like that. You want arrow, so it's going to be northeast, south. So it's going to be ES. Oh, God. I think it's going to be SE then. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so we got the arrows. This one also needs to be blue. So let me jump into it. Let me make this one bluish, like... I think it's a little bit too much blue. Maybe like that. Let's also grab this color and make it a little bit lighter. All right, so we got terrain park, easy run, and chairlift. This video title has a made in dreams. It should also have a issues. Yes. The problem is the issue is not dreams. The problem is my setup for some reason. My setup is the one that's causing all these issues, not dreams itself. But I really cannot do anything about it, unfortunately. Okay, we gotta do the icons over here as well, but I'm not quite sure exactly how to do the ski icon. So I guess we're just gonna have to ignore the icons for now, and I'm probably gonna add them eventually if I'm gonna figure it out. Alright, so we got these arrows, you guys can see. This path is gonna be for the terrain, which is gonna be right over here. And this path is gonna be for the easy run, which is gonna be right over here on this side. Okay, let's figure this out then. Another thing that we're gonna need here, of course, we are gonna need a rock and a dead tree next to this one. So let me bring in a dead tree on this side. Just like that. Just like that. I didn't want to put it in the ground. Actually, this one is gonna be a little bit smaller than the other ones that we had previously. There we go. Perfect. No worries, Stan, we're still enjoying the live stream. I mean, we do have the music in the background, so there's actually no really point for the sound. As at the moment, for example, there's no sound as I'm actually building the game. Let me know if the music is too loud or too low, though, if you want it to be different. I will also have some features during the live streams where I'm going to allow you guys to change the music that I'm playing. Of course, you guys are only going to be able to choose between the music that I have right now playing. Just switching my playlist, I guess, instead of just choosing your own sounds. Just because I don't want to have any copyright issues. I hope you guys understand. Alright, so we're gonna have to use quite a bit of these tree stumps around. Just kind of to give a bit of a understanding that there have maybe been some trees around that have been in the way. And they have to be removed, right? So that the skiers could easily go through around here. For example, I'm going to place a tree stump right over here. And we're probably going to have quite a bit of tree stumps on this side as well, next to the chairlift. Something that people might say that, right, these trees were in the way and they had to cut them down so that the chairlifts wouldn't have any issues going up and down. So So let's place a few more over here. These are just details, of course, that I'm placing right now. They don't really have to do anything with the game or if the game is going to function or not. I'm just trying to make the world of Tiny Sasquatch here look as beautiful as possible. All right, grab another one here. One more on this side, I guess, just like that. Perfect, and a few more over here and we should be all good. I'm not understanding what you're saying with there. I cannot understand that language, buddy. What language is that, by the way? Just because I cannot understand what you're trying to type in there. Alright, so we got this part going. I think what I'm gonna have to do here, we're not gonna need these trees on this side, but we are gonna need quite a few trees on this side. The rest of the area here is gonna be covered up with a lot of rocks, right, with a lot of cliffs. Wait, will the chair lift actually works? Joseph, it actually does, buddy. I've worked on this one for so long, and it works perfectly. We're actually gonna do a test run right now, just to see how it goes. Let me just reset and play. I mean, look at this. This is gonna look so lovely, though. I absolutely love it. And another thing that I did... Wither, what do you mean European, buddy? What country in Europe? Because that's not European. There's no international language for European. There's just so many languages in Europe. You're talking European. That's the first time I hear that. Alright, and if I jump on this one, it's gonna take me to the next area, the next level of the mountain. I worked so much on this one. So as I was saying, I actually was trying to make an animation, a really beautiful animation. As you guys can see right now, we have Sasquatch sitting over here, right? On his feet when he's riding the chairlift. I was actually trying to do something a little bit different, but it was kind of glitching the entire system out, and I decided to scratch it. I'm probably going to try to do it eventually. I'm not sure exactly if I'm going to be able to. For example, if I just grab Sasquatch, I can easily just place him sitting on his bump on the chairlift, right? As he's riding it. But again, as I was saying, we are having problems if I do that, as the entire chairlift glitches. So if I'm not gonna be able to figure out how to make this work, I'm just gonna scratch the idea. But it's really not that difficult. All I gotta do is just bend his knees like that. There we go. Look at that. Sasquatch is just sitting on the chairlift. So that's kind of what I want to have Sasquatch doing, right, as he's going to be riding this. But I just have to figure out how to actually get it to work, because at the moment it's just not working. It's glitching the entire thing, and I don't know if it's going to work properly. Guten Tag is German, but I'm pretty sure you didn't spell it right. Alright, so we got the signs. Let me focus on making the path, right? This is gonna have to be the path that's gonna go all the way at the bottom, and then Sasquatch is gonna be able to slide and make its way all the way back to the area. So what I'm gonna do, let's try to figure out how to do this one. I think I'm gonna have to go into the snow, copy this big snow over here. Of course, we are gonna have to reduce its size and also change its perspectives a few times. Let's see, this is gonna be going over here. You're having pizza for dinner. So jealous right now, Joseph. So jealous right now. I just managed to make myself some hold up, let me focus here a little bit. French toast, some cheese French toast, just because I didn't have time to cook anything or do anything. And that's kind of about my food for today, I guess. Gonna have to see if I'm gonna be able to eat something else later on, but for now, I'm all good. I'm all full. Lemon, you just joined. Welcome, buddy, welcome. I'm just trying to build up the mountainside area, as that has been voted the most into my latest post in YouTube here. Into my latest poll, actually, on YouTube. So I think this is going to be a little bit too abrupt over here. So we're going to have to make it in 2 stages. So let's get one stage like this. Maybe also raise it up a little bit like that, so we don't see that stone, right? Because we don't really want to scratch our bum as we're trying to make our way at the bottom. Let's do a little bit of that. I think I'm gonna be able to also fix this with a little bit of fake snow. Yeah, hold up. Let me just jump into the trees then and see if I can find some of that fake snow somewhere. We did have some batches of snow right here somewhere, but I cannot find it anymore because it's kind of hidden because of the big boulder here. So let me see if I can find it now. All right, so we got one over here that I'm gonna grab all the way to the top. Do we have any more? Yeah, another one there. Let me move it then. Jump back into this one and raise it back up. Hammer Studios, welcome. Enjoy, buddy. Enjoy the party then, eh? You're going to a party. Enjoy. Have a great time, buddy. Alright, hold up. Where is that snow? I placed the snow here, but I cannot see it anymore. Yeah, it's this one. Let me rotate a little bit this way. And bring it over so we don't see the imperfect sections. Alright, just like that should actually do. Let me also rotate a little bit this way. Put it in the ground, and that should probably be it. Right, let me go back into here. Perfect. A few things that we're gonna have to do, of course. Maybe remove a few trees, such as this one. That's kind of looking through. Hold on, buddy. What are you doing? Jump into the tree and remove that one. And that one. And of course, we're gonna have to remove all these trees that are at the bottom here. We don't want to see them, as we want to have kind of like a clean path as we're making our way to the bottom, right? Of course, there are going to be some trees around because this is going to be apparently the more difficult path that Sasquatch is going to have to slide through in order to get to his destination. But first of all, I want to have a clean path, and then I'm going to figure out how I want to make it. How I want to make it more difficult, I guess. So let's just remove a few trees straight up ahead, like that. As we're trying to make the slide here for Sasquatch. There we go. So that's going to look like that. Let me just grab another piece of this. Right, let me reduce it, rotate a little bit more to decrease the amount of speed I'm going to be getting, as I'm going to be sliding at the bottom. Raise it up a little bit. Actually, you know what? This is going to have to be a little bit lower. Yeah, maybe just like that. And of course, we are going to have to test it out and make sure Sasquatch is going to keep on sliding on this thing. Now, is this one a little bit different than the other one? Yeah, it definitely looks a little bit like it's inclining towards the top. Let me grab another one then. And this one is just going to connect, right? This one's going to go a little bit lower just to get a little bit more speed. All right, so this is going to be the slide that Sasquatch is going to have to jump on. But of course, I'm going to have to try to make it a little bit difficult so that we have some maybe trees, some boulders that Sasquatch is going to have to just go around in order to reach the destination. And another thing that we got to do, of course, we are going to have to jump into grabbing quite a few of these boulders. There we go. And let me see how I'm going to place these ones so that we can mask out this area over here. We don't want to see that hole, right? So that's going to be like that. This one's going to go over here. I absolutely do not like sushi, buddy. Absolutely do not like it at all. The thing is, I don't really like food that's uncooked. I never really enjoyed food that's uncooked. That's why I don't like sushi at all. Right, this one I think I want to have like about here. Because I want to cover that spot over there on that side. There we go. Grab another one, straight it up a little bit, and actually straight up like that. There we go, and one more on this side, but this one's gonna be much smaller. Just a smaller boulder that's gonna cover up this spot over here. Of course, Sasquatch is not gonna see this side of the world that I'm creating right now. He's probably gonna see the other one more. But I guess he could also see if he looks through here instead, yeah. So we gotta cover everything up, of course. Alright, let me move the tree here out of the way a little bit. Get it in the ground and cover up that hole. There we go. That's gonna be a cheeky way to be hiding things. Let's go with that. That and covering up a little bit more on this side. There we go. Let me also grab all these 3 boulders, grab them over to this side, and flip them. There we go. This is gonna be a little bit easier for me to just cover all this side up, just like that. Alright, let me jump into the trees again and start removing the ones that are glitching through the grounds. Such as that one, this one. This one is perfect, actually. What I'm gonna do instead, I'm just gonna grab it and bring it over here. And just cover like that. Alright, perfect. That's how the path is gonna look. Actually, this tree is glitched, so let's remove it. These ones too as well, and that one as well. Now, what I can do, in order to fix up some things, I can just simply add a few trees over here, right? Just to try to make the path here clearer. So just like that. This one's gonna be a little bit smaller, I guess. There we go. Let me grab another one of these trees, place them over here, and improve the look of this area a little bit. Alright, let's see. Let me grab a few more small trees and place them on this side. Grab another one and place it right over here, just to block up that boulder. And I think that should be all for now. Alright, let's test it out. Let's see how this goes. I really want to see how this sliding mechanism is going to work. Alright, so in order to slide, all you gotta do is just jump down. Oh wait, why is Sasquatch not sliding? I think what I'm supposed to do... Yeah, I'm not sliding. Hold up. This is not right. I gotta make sure Sasquatch is gonna slide here, actually. Because apparently at the moment, he just doesn't want to slide. I think what I'm gonna have to do... Why is he not sliding, though? I wonder. Yeah, I think this entire layer should be... let me go into the settings of it. Friction. Adjust the slider, add friction to your sculpture. The lower the value, the more it will slide around on the surface. Only works when removal is on. But I don't want this to slide, I want Sasquatch to slide on it. Squishiness, bounciness, density... I think this is not working because it's not on the slope anymore. Is it? Yeah, I'm not sliding anymore, unfortunately. Johnny William Gaming, welcome, buddy. Welcome to the live stream, buddy. Thank you for joining, buddy. Yeah, I'm not able to slide for some reason. I gotta figure out how to get this to slide again because apparently I'm not able to slide for some reason on it. I think if I'm not mistaken, if I just jump into Sasquatch over here, I could add a setting where Sasquatch is gonna be able to slide a little bit more. So let me go into the puppet right over here. Let's see, where's the slide ability? Oh man, Johnny William Gaming, you are the best. Keep making awesome videos and awesome live stream. Man, cheers, dudes. That is really kind of you, buddy. Thank you very much for the super chat, buddy. That is really kind of you, buddy. And of course, Sasquatch is showing up to say thank you for your support, dudes. Cheers, mate. Alright, so movement strength. Do we have the slide ability here somewhere? Jump, sliding. Alright, so this one is sliding that I want to activate. And I think I want to activate this sliding mechanism once I hit a specific zone, right? So we most definitely want to hit that specific zone somewhere real close. As we hit the slope there, as I'm making my way at the bottom right, I do want to have the ability to just simply slide on it. So I think what I'm going to have to do is just simply add a zone, and as soon as Sasquatch touches that zone, he's just going to keep on sliding. That's kind of the system, and that's how it's probably going to have to work, right? So let's just see if I can figure it out. Alright, so what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna make a, let's see, let me make a zone. This zone is of course gonna be placed on the snow, right over here somewhere, I guess, in the corner. Let me also make it bigger just so that I can spot it whenever I'm looking for it. It doesn't really matter what size it is. Let me make this one detect Sasquatch and also make sure it's gonna be straight up. And what I'm gonna do, this shape, of course, is going to go all the way to the bottom. As soon as Sasquatch touches this surface that I'm marking right now, he's going to start sliding to the bottom. So let me just drag this one all the way. Come on, buddy. Actually, you know what? It should be straight instead. Yeah, I think it should be straight like this. Just because I want it to go all the way to the other side, all the way to the bottom of the mountain, right? This is gonna be like a course that we're gonna have to do here in order to reach the exit. So I'm gonna have this one going all the way like that. We are gonna also have to straighten it up so that it goes exactly on the path. So let me make sure this is gonna be perfectly aligned with the path. There we go, buddy. Let me make sure it's gonna go all the way to the bottom. It doesn't really have to be this high because Sasquatch is not gonna be able to jump that high. Stantin, how do I get a tool thing by my username? What do you mean a tool thing? Oh, that's only a tool. That's for the mods, buddy. That's for the mods of the server, of the live stream. But at the moment, I'm not in need of any mods, so don't worry about it. You're not gonna be able to grab it, I guess. Alright, so this path is a little bit bigger now. Now, let me test it out. Let's see. Once Sasquatch is gonna hit this green bubble, he's gonna have to start sliding, right? That's kind of how the system is gonna work. At least that's how I want it to work. Let me see if I can figure out how I can connect it then to the trigger. So it's gonna be the trigger, and the trigger is gonna have to connect to the slide ability here of Sasquatch. So this is gonna be the jump descent, jump peak, and jump ascent. So all I gotta do now is just connect this with can I not connect it with the sliding mechanism? For body movements, left heel strike, right heel strike. No, I'm pretty sure we gotta go here and connect with this, but I cannot connect it for some reason. Seriously? Oh, maybe sliding I gotta connect with this area. Well, that's weird then. Oh, you know what? I think what I gotta do instead, I gotta connect sliding with this. Just like that. So sliding on, I guess, this device. But if I do that, it just disappears, right? So we don't want to turn it off. Interesting. Yes, Jenna William Gaming, that was an April Fool's joke, buddy. That was just a really funny April Fool's joke. Of course, Sneaky Sasquatch is not gonna end, for sure. light. Sound. So it's not allowing me to tell if I want to slide on it or not. I'm a little bit confused on how I'm supposed to get this system to work, to tell the truth. I was really hoping I could actually connect something so that Sasquatch starts sliding. But apparently there's no option here that I'm getting. What about over here? Let's see. I know I had an option somewhere where Sasquatch would start sliding around. Puppet, wave, damage. Auto guides, that's gonna be the player. Oh, sliding behavior, there we go. So that's what I wanted. Alright, so this is the setting that I needed, right? The sliding behavior. Sliding animation, walkable slow angle. That's gonna be the counter, the calculator, signal manipulator, tweak puppet settings, and puppet interface. Right, all I gotta do is just jump into the puppet interface over here. And as you guys can see, the sliding setting is already going into all these manipulators, right? So I think I gotta tweak a few settings to make sure the sliding actually activates a little bit sooner than it was previously. So this is gonna be output smoothing, smooth fall, edge modes, bypass. You know what, I understand, because if I do jump into Sasquatch right now and I just simply jump on the actual slope, it's just gonna start going down. Can you play Wonderbox? Hold up, let me jump here. Alright, so we're not sliding for sure yet, so something is messed up. We gotta figure out how I'm gonna make the system Sasquatch here to start sliding again. Interesting. I'm probably gonna be playing Wonderbox eventually again. I kind of stopped playing Wonderbox because it's way too limited compared to at least Dreams. Dreams has some limitations, but at the same time, Dreams allows me to build so much more than Wonderbox does. I mean, Wonderbox does allow you to use specific boxes to build stuff in the game, levels, but the amount of things, the amount of levels, the amount of stuff you can actually build in a level are pretty limited, and you don't really have that many boxes you can use in the game. Yeah, I'm not quite sure exactly how to slide on this, so I think I'm gonna just leave this mechanics later on. For now, I just made the design of it, right? Just to try to see how it works. We know that we're gonna have the slidability mechanism work eventually, but until I'm gonna figure out how to actually slide on this thing, I'm just gonna leave it as is for now. So let's focus on finishing up this side then. So that's gonna be the area for forest here, and to make our way to our other camp at the mountain. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna increase this all the way to this side. Not too much though, because we don't really want to reach the limit again. Let me get this one going all the way to the side. Are we gonna be able to play this game when you're done? Yes, if you are gonna have a PlayStation, because this is only gonna be available on the PlayStation. I'm creating this game right now in Dreams, right? And Dreams is only available for the PlayStation. So that's why the game is also gonna be available only for the PlayStation. It's not my choice, it's not something I am choosing here to do. It's just you can only play Dreams games made in Dreams only on the PlayStation, of course, where the actual game is available. Alright, so let me remove... Can I remove this? Oh, there's a circle over here. There's other paths that I gotta take away. Just so I start making my own paths around. There we go, we got that going. There's gonna be another path over here, but this one's gonna have to be designed to go for the slope instead, right? Which is gonna be right over here. So what I'm gonna do, let me grab this one. Let me switch to build modes. This, this. The color is gonna be completely white right over here. As for this one is already rough or plastic? I think it should be plastic, right? Stantin, I'm gonna donate in a little bit, but I have to one request. After I donate, react to Sonic the Hedgehog 2 final trailer. I cannot react during this live stream, buddy, but I think I've already seen it, so I cannot really react to it since I've already seen it. It's really interesting. To tell the truth, I haven't even seen the first one, though. Just because I didn't really have time to see the first Hedgehog, but I am planning on seeing both of the movies. Alright, let me get the path here, going to, as I was saying, this key area over here. There you go. Let me also head on here to remove the snow a little bit. Just to get this path ready for Sasquatch to jump off the cliff. And slide his way all the way to the bottom of the mountain. There we go, buddy. Alright, so from here, he's just going to jump off and simply slide down. But I got to figure out how that system works because at the moment it's kind of glitched out. Alright, and let me get another one taking us to this side. Right, and this one's gonna take us to this other path. There we go. And also remove the snow from this path as well at it. Just like that. There we go. Alright, awesome. It's your dog's birthday. How old is your dog, buddy? Alright, so we are gonna need a bench to the right side. Do you guys want me to add some snow to these benches? Because you guys can see right now, we don't really have any snow on them. I guess I could add some snow. Let me know in the chat if you want me to add some snow on the benches. At the moment, we don't have any snow on it just because I didn't have time to add it to it. But I think we should add it since this area is so full of snow, right? And since it's snowing so much. Alright, so that works. He will turn 5. I think he's a little bit old because if I'm not mistaken, in dog years, of course, dogs are much older than humans when you're talking about 5-year-old dog. I have a feeling if I'm not mistaken, I could jump into Sasquatch over here, into his sliding behavior. Hold up. Let me just grab... Can I not grab this thing? And place in the sliding behavior over here? Yes, we can. Perfect. Alright, so if I'm not mistaken, as I was saying, I could just have the sliding behavior on here and have the sliding behavior activate as soon as I make my way to that side. I don't think that's how it works. It has to work the other way around, right? Yeah, as soon as you touch the part over there, the sliding behavior should activate, so it should be the other way around. But until I'm gonna figure this out, I guess it's just not gonna work. Or maybe I could have both. Both of these ones activate using an AND gate. So for example, if I get myself an AND gate right now, which is... let's see, this one. AND gate or gate. So we got the AND gate over here. Let me get this one at the bottom. Get this one over here. So this one goes in A. The sliding mechanism goes in B. And because of that, let me jump into the setting key for a second. And grab all these ones. If I can. I cannot one. Okay, so I gotta take one over there, which which means this needs to go over there. This needs to go over here. Another one over here, and another one into the clouds. All right, perfect. This means I can remove all of these ones. Okay, so we have an option right now. Once my character hits this zone, then all of these are gonna activate. So let's just try to slide right now and see if it's gonna work. I think it's still placed over there, right? Hold up, let me test out the zone and see. I think instead of this one, this is gonna have to be the one actually. End gate over there. Alright, perfect. And now, if I just jump into it, is it gonna work? It is not. Yeah, the sliding mechanism is definitely something you gotta look into it a little bit more. Keyframe activated by the trigger zone that lowers the walkable slope angle of the puppets. Mr. MPA, I think you're actually telling me exactly how to do it here, but I'm not quite sure if I understand. So, what Mr. MPA is saying is keyframe activated by the trigger zone that lowers the walkable slope angle of the puppets. I think what I should actually do, I mean, I'm pretty sure that the mechanism that I put in here should probably work with the end gates. Signals. This one is the tweak puppet setting. We also have, what do we got here? We got a sliding animation. But I think this is the one that we need, right? The slope. So calculator, timer, and counter. Walkable slope angle. So this is the one that we gotta activate. I get it now. So what you're saying is that... hold up, let me go back with everything that I added here. And all the other ones that we removed. There we go. And what you're saying is that I should actually get this one over here. And connect with the slope. Okay, let's try it out then. Let's see how that goes. It works! Oh my god, Mr. MPA, dude, that was such a good tip. Thank you very much, buddy. But as you guys can see, I'm just a pretty basic noob when it comes to Dreams creation. And thankfully, we do have a dreamer here in the chat, which definitely helped us quite a bit with this one because I'm still learning. And apparently that little tip that he gave us there was perfect. That definitely fixed it. So thank you very much, buddy, for helping up here. All right, let's just test it out one more time to make sure it works. So if I go over here, boom, look at that, we're sliding. There we go. That is what I want to have, buddy. That is so good. All right, awesome. That is what I want to see. Perfect. Okay, of course, we are going to have to work on the actual level itself over here. To try to make this, as I was saying, this is going to have to be the more difficult path, right? This is going to be the terrain park, and then we're going to have the easy run, which is going to be a copy-paste from this one to the other side, I guess, eventually. So let me just make sure I remove a lot of these trees on this side. Juliana, thank you very much for being here on the live stream so far, buddy. I'm going to see you next stream, I guess, hopefully. Alright, let's keep on removing a few more trees. So this one's gonna take us a little bit to this side. And then just simply go back like that. Hopefully it's not gonna be too difficult though. But that's kind of the path that I'm gonna want to have with this one. I'll maybe remove a few more trees. Just to make enough space here for the slope, right? So let me just copy paste the slope and bring it over. Let's see. So I want to jump into this. Nope. Did I not copy select it? It's not allowing me to select for some reason.
Yeah, no hair.
Yeah, it's selecting the entire things by the looks of it. Johnny William Gaming, dude, thank you very much, buddy, for that. That is really kind of you, buddy. Look at that super chat. Cheers, mate. Well, in that case, what I'm going to do then, let me just start up with copying this one all the way over here. There we go. This one's going to go over here. And this other one is going to go just like that. Alright, connect. Bring it to the top a little bit. There's going to be one slope, and then we're going to have one more slope right over here. Alright, perfect. We can definitely go ahead and test this one out as well, but before I'm going to test it out... Oh. Where's my trees? No! What happened? Where are my trees? Did I just remove all my trees by mistake and I cannot bring them back? Seriously? No, buddy. I think I just removed the trees and I cannot bring them back for some reason. What the heck? I mean, why did he let me remove them if I cannot bring them back anymore? Are you kidding me, game? That is so annoying that just happened. Yeah, I'm pressing on back and forth here, but it's just not doing anything for some reason.
Yeah, no hair.
Oh my god. Dude, Johnny William Gaming, dude, thank you very much for the super chat, buddy, for the super stickers there. It's really kind of you, buddy. Yeah, look at that. I cannot bring the trees anymore. For some reason, the game is not allowing me to bring the trees anymore. So we are going to have to place them once again. I guess I'm going to leave the trees for later on. For now, let me just work on the rest of the stuff here. Since the game decided to mess up with me like this. Let me just grab a few more of these boulders over here. And bring him over to this side to cover this up a little bit. Man, that is so annoying that we lost all the trees. Are you kidding me? Yeah, today's live stream was a full mess. We just had so many difficulties with today's live stream. Everything just messed up completely for some reason. Dang it. I hate it when this happens. I absolutely hate it when this happens. The sound of the game didn't want to work. Some of the controls don't want to work. Well, at least we got ourselves quite a bit of trees in here. At least we kind of understand how the mechanism is going to work, right? Now that we remove the trees, it's all good. Don't worry about it. This time, when I'm going to be placing the trees, I'm going to make sure everything is going to look much better. I see that only the dead trees didn't expire by the looks of it. Who are my top 5 favorite members? Where there's no top 5 members, buddy. All of you guys are the best. I definitely cannot choose between all of you. You are all the best ever. And I'm actually really thankful to have amazing members like you guys. So what I think I'm going to do here, I think I'm going to try to lower down this a little bit because I do not want to see the stone coming out, right? You are definitely showing your support, buddy, for sure. Thank you very much for that. Right, let me put this one into the ground a little bit like that. There we go. And let me copy paste another one and bring it over to this side. All right, perfect. That works. Next up, let me bring this one over to this side as well. There we go. I'm pretty sure we're still gonna slide even if I'm gonna hit these bumps as we keep going. But I also want to make this look good as well. All right, perfect. That's gonna work like that. Next time when I'm gonna start adding in the boulders, I'm gonna have to pay a little bit more attention so that we don't actually not the boulders, the trees. I don't want to delete them again by mistake. So let me just copy paste a few more of these boulders over here. Just imagine I had to place all these boulders one by one, and then by mistake I would just delete all of them. That would be such a big bummer. Definitely I wouldn't want that to happen for sure. All right, let's keep it going then. Let's see what else we got to do here. So as I was saying, I will leave the trees for later on. For now, I want to focus on adding in other details. Okay, let me see. Hold up. We do have a little bit of snow here in the Dreamiverse that I wanted to add in. Let's go with snow. NBA Go Lakers. Don't worry about it, buddy. Thank you very much for joining. now this one is also a little bit of snow, but it's definitely different than the one that I have. So I want it to be the kind of the same color, right? And if I'm not mistaken, it was somewhere around here. Oh my god, look at this one. Snow rock with trees. This doesn't look bad. The problem is the trees are different than the ones that we have in the game, so I definitely don't want that. I think this is the snow that I was using in the last ones. So I'm definitely gonna use this piece of snow around. Let's kind of try to cover a few spots in the game. Precision tool is on, so let me grab it again. I mean, hold up, is this the snow that I had? Yeah, I think this is it. I'm pretty sure this is it. Just because we're gonna place this one like patches of snow around. Just like that, right? Just to give a little bit of a texture to the world that we're trying to create here. Let me also bring in the shovel of snow from this side. I know I had this one imported from the main area. Dr. Ken, welcome, buddy. Welcome to live stream, buddy. Alright, just like that. The shovel, I think I'm gonna just attach the shovel to right over here. Let me also increase the size of it a little bit. Alright, just to have this one like somebody tried to move out the snow and he just decided to stop. Alright, let's go with it a little bit on this side. Alright, that's gonna be stuck in there, perfect. I actually wanted to have it leaning on the fence. That's why I wanted to place it here. Alright, there we go. It's now leaning on the fence, perfect. Another sign that we gotta do. So we are gonna need some more signs, right? Let me jump into this one. Juliana, thank you very much, buddy. Cheers, mate. Alright, let me just flip this one over like that. Perfect. Now, if I look into the side, this is going to show an arrow at the bottom, right? So what I'm going to have to do here is just simply make my way up to this side and remove it. Also remove this one on the side. Alright, perfect. And this is going to say easy run, because people are going to make their way to the bottom, right through here. And the arrow, of course, is going to have to be at the bottom as well, which is going to be northeast, south. Let's test it out. So we got UI arrow south here. Arrow south. Perfect. There we go. And I also have to go into the settings to change the color of this one. So this one's going to have to be green. Just like that. Alright, if I jump into gameplay, the arrow is also centered up, so everything is right. Actually, it does need to say easy run. That's the only part that I forgot to do here. Easy run. Alright, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, so we got this banner. I just have to copy paste this one to the other slope then. So let me go back here. Grab me one more banner and bring it over to the other side. And this one's going to have to be blue, of course, once it's going to be done. And this one's going to be placed right over here. Alright, and this one is going to say the terrain park. Alright, and also point at the bottom, of course, because that's where you're going to have to slide in order to get to the right spots. Another thing that I got to do here, of course, is going to be to change the color of this to blue. Alright, so we got the terrain park over there. We got the easy run over here. Another thing that I kind of learned as I was trying to build these worlds is that if you have the text a little bit too close to the wall, you're not going to be able to read it from a distance. So what I like to do is just bring it over a little bit to the front. Although it's not touching the platform there, it doesn't really have to do that. As long as you see it, it's all good. So what I'm gonna do with this one as well, I'm just gonna go a little bit closer to it. And hold up, what's my camera doing? Alright, and bring this one over like that a little bit. And now, if I make my way a little bit of a distance from it, you guys can see that it can actually still read as we are over here as well. And that's kind of what we want, right? Alright, let's keep it going. So, next up. Let us see here. Next up, I want to add one more bench. I do want to add a few more of these tree stumps around as well while we add it. So let me bring a few more tree stumps, like right about here somewhere. Oh, you know what? I already added the tree stump and the bench over here, so I don't need it over there anymore. Yeah, you know what I'm going to focus now? I'm going to focus on making the back mountain there. So the way I'm gonna do this is by simply copy pasting a lot of these boulders. So let me grab this one, let me bring it over here, and just keep on copy pasting these ones until we're gonna fill up this entire space. Now these boulders, I'm gonna make them a little bit bigger though. So there's gonna be one over here. I think I want to have them a little bit smaller instead and copy paste it. Yeah, let's go with that. So there's gonna be one here. There we go. Let me copy paste another one like on top of it, maybe like that. Let me also rotate this way. Okay, that doesn't look bad. Bring this one over and rotate as well. Go, buddy. And of course, as long as we're not gonna hit anything with the ski lift, we should be all good. Can I not copy? There we go. Right, connect these ones together like this over here. I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna hit it right with the ski lift. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna hit it. I'm gonna come very close to it, but it's probably gonna be okay. Another awesome thing that we could do is to actually move this one a little bit this way and add a few trees on this platform instead, just to give it a little bit more of an interesting look, I guess. And also expand it here as well to have some trees on this side. Perfect. Let me keep on bringing a few more on this side and another one. Let's also start removing this path that I tried to create here, and this one is for a different area, of course, that we don't need on this side. Right, perfect. Jump back into the mountains. Go. I think this one's gonna come right over here, just like that, just to close this level over. And then I think I'm gonna start making myself another level right over here, and we're gonna have some trees on the top, just like that. So one tree over here, I guess. Kind of trying to figure out how this is gonna look eventually. Alright, and then we're gonna have, of course, the path that's gonna take us to our own camp to that side. We don't want to make this area out too big. I just want to use all the trees that we got and use as less fog as possible. Of course, the third mountain, the first side of the mountain we're gonna be creating here is gonna have so much fog compared to the rest of it. It's not gonna be even funny. Alright, let me add another one on top. Just like that. Another one over here. Something like that, and rotate it a little bit to kind of try to change things. Alright, and close it up over here, I guess. Yeah, and maybe have another tree growing on this one. Of course, there's gonna be a lot of these old trees, the dead trees, instead of the normal ones on top of the mountain here. Alright, and I think what I want to do is just add one more. Over here. Just like that. Of course, you cannot really see all the way up there, right? When you are actually playing. So this is kind of what you're going to be able to see. You cannot really see past it. But what I'm trying to figure out here is how far am I going to be able to see as soon as I'm going to try to jump on this ski lift, right? Because if you are riding the ski, you are kind of going to be able to see a little bit above it. So let's just figure out how much we're going to be able to see here. I mean, because I do have this fixed camera, it's not really allowing us to see that much. So I think we should be all good. Yeah, you know what? I think we're good. There we go. That is actually pretty good. And I think what I could actually go ahead and do is jump into this and just remove maybe that one, or maybe just bring it over a little bit more to just create a bigger path on this side, to be able to place more trees maybe on this platform and make it look a little bit more interesting, since this is the only thing we're going to be able to see, right? As we're going to be able to make our way to the top. Okay, in that case, let me bring over a few of these dead trees. Let me bring this guy over. I'm also gonna put a few of them that are not dead just yet, but most of them are gonna have to be dead on top of the mountain here. Just because, I guess, I don't know. It kind of feels like no tree would be able to survive on top of the mountain. Especially that these ones are actually growing on the cliffs, right? They're not really growing on the ground. And since there's not much dirt over here, the possibility of growing might actually be a little bit smaller. Chances of it. Right, this one is actually going to be quite small like that, and maybe placed like right about here. Let me grab me another one, maybe like about here and a bit bigger. There we go. Maybe a few of them on top as well. One or two, not too many for sure. Again, they're not going to be that visible, right? When we're going to be at the bottom of the mountain. Your favorite food is fries? I mean, I absolutely love fries as well, but I think my favorite one is actually pizza. I keep on saying that pizza is definitely my favorite one. I think I'm gonna have one big tree over there and that one over there. All right, so let's see. I mean, yeah, we're definitely gonna be able to see from the bottom, right? And I kind of like it. And I also love it that we're seeing the other mountain in the distance a little bit though. Of course you love pizza. How could you not love pizza? Pizza just have so many things in it. It's difficult not to love a pizza, for sure. Now, what we're going to want to have here is, first of all, this one expanded a little bit. As well as this one expanded a little bit. And the most important part, of course, is going to be to make a path here for Sasquatch to run over to get his own house. So let's just get a path close to the wall. Why not? And now it's going to start making its way towards there. All right, and another thing that I want to start adding here are a few details to the path that we're making. There we go, perfect. A little bit here, here, just like that. It looks a little bit weird, but you know what? When you're actually walking on it, it's gonna be all good. Let's just test it out. Let's just test it out and see how it works. Yes, we are creating here the ski mountain, as Julian the Kang is saying. Sandy, did you know that I found a real sneaky Sasquatch valley in Canada? It's called Squimish. Yeah, I heard about that as well. Yeah, that's a really interesting one. Alright, and yeah, I kind of like the path here. The path doesn't really look that bad. And also being able to have the path next to the walls Really good. Really good indeed. And another thing that I'm going to have to do, because we are going to have to see this as we keep on going, so I think what I'm going to have to do is just expand this one a little bit more. Although I'm not going to be able to go through all this expanded path here, I do want to see it a little bit from the distance as I'm making my way towards my camp. So let's get that going. Let me grab, nope, this again, and expand the path a little bit more up to that side. Perfect. What game is this? This is a game called Dreams, but it's kind of funny when people are asking me what game is this, because I kind of consider this Dreams thing to be more of a game engine and not a game itself, because it's allowing us to create things that it's really crazy how powerful it is. Dreams is definitely a really powerful tool. That's why I'm kind of considering this one more of a game engine than an actual game itself. Alright, I think that's going to be as far as I'm going to go with it. I'm also looking at the graphics memory here, but I think we're going to have enough memory here to create all that we want to create. So let me expand this one a little bit more. There we go. Until I'm going to have to start adding in the trees, I'm not really going to be able to figure out how far I'm going to be able to go here, because the trees are going to kind of start limiting me, right? And making me understand exactly where the path is going to end. But another thing that I'm going to be doing is just bring in the fog from more over here, because the fog is going to help us a lot in the game. This is going to help me hide quite a lot of things that I don't want people to see, because keep in mind, this is not going to be an open world, right? I'm not trying to build up an open world here, but I also want to allow people to explore quite a bit. So the way I'm going to do it, let me bring this one over to this side like that. Let me jump into the settings of it. Density is going to be about 4.5. This is kind of what I tested so far. And if you do make it big enough, you're not going to be able to see through it. Let me also remove it from this side. I only want to have the density right over here. There we go. The one and only gaming show. Welcome, buddy. Welcome to the live stream. Alright, and now, if I make it through here, look at that. You cannot really see through the mist that much, right? And as soon as I'm also going to add the trees on the left side here, it's going to be perfect. Trust me. And to make this work, we're going to start adding in the trees actually right about now. So, let me jump into my trees over here again. Hopefully I'm not going to delete them again by mistake. Let's see, where are my trees? Where are my trees? Right over here. There we go. So this is a version of the tree that we had, but I think what I'm going to do instead, hold up, let me actually go ahead and import the winter pack that we have over here created previously. There we go. And the reason I wanted this winter pack is because I want to drag in the trees from this pack. So let me just bring over all these trees and the snow, set them up here, and then I'm going to try to start editing it as much as possible. Actually, hold up. Let me jump into it. There we go. That's going to be separate from this one. There we go. And now I'm going to just jump into these trees, delete them, and only leave one side of it and work with that, including all the snow that we have here. We got to also use this one, but make sure that we're using it right. Alright, perfect. And now, place these ones, copy paste them quite a few times, multiply them so that we just fill up this entire space with it. Let me see here. What I should actually do, you know what, hold up. Let me jump into this. Let me remove the snow, because the snow here is actually going to be on a separate layer. I only want to have the trees on this layer. Just like that. Right, copy paste these ones. Actually, hold up, copy paste and click. go. We also turn these ones around a little bit. Like that. Well, I think they are kind of in a slope, so let me copy paste them again and figure out what's happening with them. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna have them like this instead. I'm just gonna rotate them this way. There we go. Perfect. Alright, copy paste one patch over here and another patch here. As for this one again, we gotta rotate it a little bit like that. Bring it over here. And eventually, this forest on top of the mountain is gonna look awesome. Also, Stantin, quick question. Is this gonna come out for iOS? Because I think this game is gonna make it out on Apple Arcade. No, this is not gonna come out on Apple Arcade. As you guys know, I'm actually building this one on Dreams, and Dreams is only available for the PlayStation, as I keep on saying during my live streams. It would be amazing if it would be available for other platforms as well, but no. Dreams is only available for the PlayStation, which means the game is only gonna be available or released, more like in Dreams, for the PlayStation, either 4 or 5. Of course, I would wish for more people to be able to play this once it's gonna be done, but it's not up to me, unfortunately. It's not up to me. And also, I'm not planning on making any money out of this. Keep in mind, this is just a fan game. I'm not planning on selling or anything. That's not what's gonna happen. I'm just making it because I like building stuff. And I'm just having quite a lot of fun with it. That's all. So yeah, I'm not gonna be making anything out of this game. I'm just making it for fun, guys. Alright, so I think what I gotta do here, we are gonna have to bring over all these trees up to this side because they're way, way, way too far over there. The way I'm gonna do it is just by simply... Wait, I cannot... There's something wrong with my controls, though. I just cannot... Seriously, game? So if I pull this one here... There we go, now it works. All I wanted to do is just merge all these trees together. That's what I wanted to do. Right, and now they're all merged, right? Perfect. Let me jump into Sasquatch and pull him out of there. Yeah, as I keep on saying, I'm really, really sorry about that, but guys, but it's nothing I can do about it. It's not my choice if I can publish it anywhere or not. All I'm doing right now is just building this in the tool that I have available for me. Because Dreams doesn't really allow you to publish the game once you're finishing whatever you want. You just cannot do that. Alright, let me bring this fellow over here as well. We are gonna have to use this guy as a... Or actually, maybe this guy's gonna be the orange guy. I don't know. Let's just place him over here for now. Turn him over a little bit, just like that. And we're gonna have to chat with him very soon. So all these trees need to make their way over to this side instead. Right where that path starts. So do that. Perfect. Jump back into the trees. Hold on a minute. This is gonna have to ungroup. Group and... No. Ungroup. That's also gonna have to ungroup. That's also gonna have to ungroup. This one's also gonna have to ungroup. And this one's also gonna have to ungroup. Alright, and now, there we go. Now we have all the trees perfectly selected. And I jump into them, I will have to remove some of them that are on my path. Such as these fellas. Alright, that works. These trees need to come all the way to the ledge here because we don't want Sasquatch to make its way over there, right? So let me keep on adding a few more to this side to close up the ledge. Well, since you guys are not gonna be able to play the game, I will make a series trying to play this game a few times once it's gonna be completed. But at the moment, as you all know, I'm just trying to build up the world, and then I'm gonna be focusing on the actual gameplay and adding gameplay mechanics and making the game feel at least as fun as I can. Keep in mind, I'm not a developer. I'm just a noob when it comes to Dreams. I've never done a game before in my life, so it's all gonna be more of a test for me, I guess. Just to try to see what I can do with the tools that I'm being given here by Dreams. I know that you can make some really fun games. I definitely played some really fun games in Dreams in the past few months and even years. But I couldn't say that I would be able to create those crazy creations that I've seen by other dreamers. Not unless I actually spend a lot of time trying to actually learn how to build them properly. At the moment, I'm mostly guessing. I'm just using the tools that I have at my disposal, trying to guess what to do and how to do it right. Alright, so that path has been closed. This path over here is gonna take us, of course, where I want to go over there. But what I'm also gonna do here is... Nope, I didn't want to remove the trees, dude. I gotta stop removing those trees. Ungrouped. There we go. Remove a few of these trees. And the reason I want to do that is because I want to make this path filled up a little bit with more trees. Because we are kind of able to see this path from the distance. So let me bring a few more trees from this side. Copy paste here. There we go. Just like that. Bring them over. Remove that. I think I'm going to need like a few more on this side and we should be all good. Alright, so if I go over here now, can I actually see all the way there? Barely, you can barely see. So, what I'm going to do then, let me jump into the fog a little bit. And I don't know what I did there. Let me just increase this one up to this side. Alright, awesome. And if I test it out now, let's see how this goes. Is this gonna be paid access? Is there anything like that on Dreams? I don't think it is. All the games on Dreams are free. Alright, and as you guys can see, this is gonna be the path that's gonna take us to our own cabin. Right through this path over here that we just created. And it works actually pretty good. I'm really happy with the results so far. Alright, what I want to do is just remove this tree, just get it a little bit further away from my path. Another thing that I want to do is just make my way over here and copy paste one of these trees. This one's going to have to be a huge tree, so let's just make it a little bit larger and place it over here. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, old games are going to be free, but you do have to have Dreams on the PlayStation. If you don't have Dreams on the PlayStation, you're not going to be able to play this. Alright, let me grab another tree and bring it over here, I guess. And what I absolutely love about this area that we're creating right now is that this is not that big, right? This is not going to be a really big area, and I'm not really being able to place that many elements, which means the limitations are going to definitely be enough for me to finish up building this and making it look the way I want it to look. I think what I'm also going to want to do here is just move out some of these trees because they're way too cramped up together. And I could spread them up a little bit and make use of them a little bit better than I do here. Just because we are going to be able to see this, right, as we're making our way in the map. I want this place to look really gorgeous. Right, a little bit over here. Go. Okay, another thing that we got to do is, of course, jump back into the mountain side here and copy paste a little bit of this, just because we expanded it quite a bit. Right? So that is looking perfect so far. Of course, what we're also going to have to do is just grab the snow part, and this one's going to have to go at the edges. right over here. Just to give a little bit of a pall effect of snow, right? So we got that one, we got a little bit through the trees. Grab another one and bring it over here a little bit, I guess. There we go. It's just giving such a beautiful effect to the snow. Look at that. Like small patches of snow, right, have been falling down from the trees, and it's all gathering around it. Look at this, just like that. Perfect. Let me grab another one here. Get this path looking better as well. And these are just small details that most of you may not observe as you're going to be going and exploring the world here that I'm creating. But me personally, when I'm playing games, I'm always enjoying these type of details that developers are adding to their games. Alright, awesome. That's going to work there. Kitty Noir, welcome back, Kitty. Thank you very much for coming. Thank you very much for coming back, actually. Another thing that we want to have here, if I'm not mistaken, if I jump into this mountain, let me grab it out of it a little bit. Rotate like this. And let me make something like that. Yeah, this looks so much better. So it's going to be like a secret path, right? Taking us to our own mountain over there. Which I am going to go ahead and place one more of these trees on top of it. Just like that. Just to have people understanding that all the way up here it's so cold that no tree is surviving. Alright, perfect. So let's just test this out and see how it's been built up so far. I mean, you can guys see everything that we'll be able to see there on the distance. The trees, everything. The path. So this looks great. Alright. Of course, we're going to have this fill over here. This is going to be the path that's going to take us to our own cabin, but that's going to be a different section that I'm going to have to work on. I haven't managed to start working on that one at all just yet. Alright, right over here where I'm walking, I think we are going to have a few more trees scattered around just because the area feels a little bit too empty, right? And another thing that I want to add is, of course, going to be this fella, the snowman. Nope, sorry about that, buddy. Let me bring you over a little bit faster like this. There we go, rotate you a little bit. And get you a little bit closer to the wall. Go. For the skis, these things are gonna probably be placed somewhere close to, yeah, maybe like right about here. Why not? Maybe just have 2 sets of these ones. So this is just an asset I created in the previous live stream. This is gonna be behind the orange guy right over here, I guess, which doesn't really look orange at all today. He only has blue and red. That's fine. Alright, the reason we're calling him orange guy is because he's gonna be requesting orange from us. So that part has been completed. Perfect. Next up, we gotta bring in more trees to this side because we kind of removed a few of them because of an issue I ran into, unfortunately. But the way I'm gonna do it, let's see, let me add that tree, this tree, this tree, this huge one, and this small one. All right, let me make a pattern with them then. So this one's gonna sit here. This one's gonna go over here, right behind the sign and a little bit bigger. There we go, perfect. Thank you, Grammy Boy, buddy. Cheers, mate. It's definitely gonna be looking absolutely gorgeous when it's gonna be done. It takes a bit of work, but I do believe that it's definitely worth it. Because once all of this is gonna be completed, it's gonna look so good. Especially when I'm gonna finish adding the gameplay to it as well. Oh, man, that's gonna be even better. Alright, it's gonna be another tree over there. And add in a lot of big ones over here as well. I don't want it to go through the sign, so let me squeeze it back a little bit. And another one over here. Just to close up the path. Alright, this one's kind of floating, so let's do that. This one as well. Alright, this looks good. This definitely looks good. I do want to add a few more trees to this side though, just to try to block off Sasquatch from making its way through the back here, right? I definitely don't want Sasquatch to go in specific locations, and that's why I'm adding these trees to try to automatically block off the path for him. We're also going to be using invisible walls, of course, to create all these paths that I don't want Sasquatch to visit. But I don't really want just Sasquatch to be walking into an invisible wall. I want those invisible walls to be hidden inside like trees or walls. And that's kind of what I've done so far with the entire game. Every single invisible wall that I placed has been placed somewhere strategically. For example, right over here we do have the fence, right? But I also have an invisible wall that you guys cannot see. That's gonna stop Sasquatch from jumping over the fence. Of course, I could just go on and simply disable Sasquatch from jumping altogether. But I do believe that jumping kind of helps in this game because there are some areas where Sasquatch might get stuck. And the jumping ability will help him get unstuck pretty easily. That's why I don't want to disable it fully. Alright, let me grab another one of these. Place it over here for now. And I think that should be it, because this is going to be the path where people actually, not just Sasquatch, are going to be able to just do a little bit of sliding at the bottom. Hey Mateo, welcome buddy. Welcome to the live stream, dude. Thank you very much for joining, dude. And I already noticed that my automatic welcoming app isn't working as usual. I'm not sure exactly why it's doing that, but hopefully it fixed it. I had so many issues with today's live stream, it's not even funny. Grammy boy, you stopped creating your dreams game? Seriously? What were you trying to create there? If it's not too much asking. Swax Hacks Gaming. Welcome buddy, welcome to the live stream. Alright, let me grab these trees over here and bring them up to this other side. Which is gonna be right over here. We gotta bring him over a little bit more. Just like that. Alright, there we go. The system got fixed. Resetting these apps always kind of fixes things. But sometimes it doesn't, and it's so messed up when it doesn't. Alright, so this path, these trees are gonna close up this path over here. Let me bring over the tree so it doesn't go through the side. This is gonna have to go a little bit, or I could have him going through over it a little bit. Yeah, that kind of looks okay. I kind of like it. Alright, let me bring in another one of these big trees here. You, buddy, are gonna have to come on over here and grab another one and make it bigger on this side. Just like that. Perfect. Oh, wait, what about these ones? Alright, perfect. I was trying to make an investigating game. That is not bad. But of course, games are hard. Making games, it's so hard. Me personally, I kind of always felt like I always wanted to work in a gaming company and make games. But after actually doing that, I kind of figured out that it's something that I don't really like as much. I feel like I love playing games more than actually making them. But by saying that, while I was spending a lot of time in Dreams here, trying to make my own fan game here, Tiny Sasquatch, I kind of started loving it. But of course, creating games like this compared to how developers are making games, it's completely different. Because when you're coding in Dreams, it's coding visually, right? It's a visual code. It's completely different than you're doing when you're writing the code. in C++ or other languages of programming. Hold up, let me lower down the size of the snow here because it's a little bit too big. There we go, perfect. All right, this is looking great. What do we got to do next? We got to bring in some trees on this side as well while we're at it. So let me bring in this one over here somewhere, just to try to bring this area a little bit to life. Because of course it is a mountain at the same time. We are not up there yet, right? We still have one more level we're gonna have to build up, and that other level is gonna be the one that's gonna have not that many trees. What's this gonna be called? Tiny Sasquatch. Hold up, guys. I gotta blow my nose. There we go. Sorry about that. All right, so I think I want to add a few more trees somewhere, but I'm not quite sure exactly where. Of course, we are going to want to have a mountain coming up to this side as well, where Sasquatch, where actually the lift is going to take us up, right? So let me switch over here for a second. Scope into it a little bit more. Let me also grab some trees while we cannot grab trees, never mind. And can I not grab that? And this one? There we go. Grab it over here, flip it, and this is where it's gonna be placed. Right over here, on this side. Just like that. I had a booger in my nose, I just had to blow it out. I couldn't focus on building here because of it. So we gotta add in a few trees as well while we're at it. So what I'm gonna do, let me just make this one bigger like that. Go back into this one and make also this one a little bit bigger like that. Perfect. And this part is gonna be covered by trees, right? So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna copy paste all these trees from over here, and then I'm gonna start moving them a little bit so it looks a little bit better. So you have 17,000 in Sneaky Sasquatch. That's a lot of coins, buddy. That's quite a lot of coins. Hopefully the next update is gonna start adding in some more expensive things that we gotta buy. For sure. Because you definitely have to start spending those coins, buddy. You definitely don't want to start saving way too many of them and never use them. You want to be able to start using all your investment, eh? Actually, not all your investment, all your savings, I should say. All right, perfect. We want to grab a few more trees, though. Start making this place look wonderful. Man, I feel like I've been building so many trees in this game, it's crazy. I've been placing so many, but of course we are making a game that's kind of happening in a mountain area, right? So of course there's gonna be a lot of trees. And these trees have been my biggest limitation so far in Dreams. Because Dreams is only allowing you to add just a certain amount of things in it, right? And if you just go over that, you're gonna run into trouble. And we did run into trouble quite a few times. We definitely did. Alright, let me place this one over here. Another one over here, I guess. The one and only gaming buddy. As I was saying, you cannot compile this for other platforms. And again, as I was saying, I'm not trying to make money out of this. This is just a fan game, nothing that I'm planning to make an income out of. Alright, hold up, let me bring these ones over here. Just like that. Perfect. Select that one, bring a few more. Rotate this way. Place over here. There we go. Alright, I think we have enough trees on this side, I think. And also if I add the mist back there, it should be all good. Alright, perfect. Another thing that we gotta focus on doing, let me actually go back here. Copy paste this a few more times like that. There we go. And another one here. Just like that. And that's gonna be it. I'm not gonna work at the back there because we're not gonna be able to make it to that side, right? One more thing that we're gonna be able to start working on is expanding the snow here a little bit to that side and a little bit to this side. I gotta tell you guys, I'm actually pretty proud with the results so far. I mean, look at this. This looks so beautiful. And it's gonna look even better when I'm gonna start placing the trees at the bottom there, though. But what I'm gonna do, I think I want to start working on this side. Just add a few random trees around, and then I'm gonna copy paste them to the other side. So let's just do that by simply grabbing this tree, placing it there, this tree over here, and then I'm just gonna start copy pasting these two into different sizes, different formats until it's gonna look just the way I want it to look. There's gonna be a huge one over there, another huge one over here. There we go. Oh, you know what? I have to do something else. I completely forgot about it. I gotta copy me another one of these paths over here. Because when Sasquatch is gonna detect this, he's gonna start sliding. And we definitely want him to do that, right? Hold up. Let's see where it's gonna be placed. So I think I need this one to be right over here. So when Sasquatch is gonna detect this shape right here, I want him to start... Actually, you know what I could do? Instead of having two, I could just simply have one like this, and this one is just going to expand all the way to both sides. So all the way here. Of course, Sasquatch is not going to be able to fall down there, but that's fine. Either way, I'm going to do it. And this one's going to go all the way to this path, just like that. Another thing that I want to do is just make sure it's not going to be too high up. Alright, that works. And also this one needs to be lowered down quite a bit. Yeah, maybe like that. Perfect. Alright, let's test it out. Let's see how this works. So now, if Sasquatch decides to just simply slide, he just simply walks here. And look at this. That's how Sasquatch is gonna be doing a little bit of skiing. It's more like sliding and not as much as skiing, but that's kind of what I want to do, just because I feel like it's a little bit more funny than doing it the other way around. Alright, let me jump into the game mode again, because I want to test out the other slide as well. Okay, let's see how this goes. So if I want to get this one to slide, it is kind of working, but I kind of walk a little bit too much to start sliding. So I think the way I'm going to fix it is by simply raising the surface here that's going to detect me a little bit more. Yeah, I think that's what I want to do. And I think I'm also gonna have to rotate a little bit because it's kind of going through this platform and I don't want it to do that. So let me rotate this one a little bit like this. Nope, that's too much, that's too much. 3 degrees like that should probably be okay, yeah. And if I test it now, actually, hold up, we gotta reset again. There we go. And let's test it out. Stantin, have you ever seen a Google Street View car? I have actually never seen one in real life. No, I've seen some on Google posted by some other people on YouTube, but I've never seen one in real life, no. Right, and the sliding works, the sliding mechanism works. Once again, I want to thank the one that actually told me in the chat how to do this and what to connect to what, because you definitely helped me, buddy. I completely forgot about your name, but I do appreciate your help, buddy. Alright, so that path works, that path works. Yeah, I think we are getting very close to finishing up the build here. And I'm really happy with the result, actually. I'm really happy with the result. Alright, this one's gonna be a tree stump over here, and I think that's gonna be okay for that one. A few more things that I want to start adding are gonna be a few of these rocks, right? But I want them to be much smaller than they are right now. Just random one placed, I guess, from spot to spots. Just kind of to give us an idea that we're getting very close to a mountainside. So that's gonna be placed over there. Let me grab another one, maybe placed like right about here a little bit. A bit smaller. Actually a bit bigger, I want to say, and like that. There we go. Let me grab and place another one like right about here somewhere. There we go. And I want one more place like right about here. Just like that. Alright, awesome. Oh, yo, you're the one, Mr. MPA. You're a big of a noob too, but obsessed with logic tutorials. Yeah, I've actually seen a lot of logic tutorials myself, but the problem with me is that I'm actually playing a lot of games on this channel, right? So it's kind of difficult for me to remember all these logic things. And to tell the truth, that little tip that you told me, that just makes so much sense. I was definitely overcomplicated thing, trying to connect the this device right here with completely something that I should not have connected with. It was so easy after you told me, it definitely made sense, but yeah, I get it. I'm definitely gonna get better at this though. I'm definitely gonna get better at this because I'm really enjoying creating stuff in dreams. It's really enjoyable. Alright, so what I want to do next, I want to add a portal right over here, and again another zone, right? Because we are going to want Sasquatch to go to the next area, which is going to be another area in the mountain. So let me grab again the zone. Let me get the trigger here. Like that, square. Lower it down. Get it like that, over here. And this one's gonna have to connect to, of course, one more door, right? So let me go ahead and grab a door. The great thing about dreams is that you should actually start learning to build in dreams early, because if you are gonna learn how to build games in this game engine, then when you're gonna grow up, it's gonna be so easy for you to actually become a game developer if that's something you want to do. Starting up to build stuff from this point is definitely gonna make it much easier when you're gonna want to make like some more professional games and work at a gaming company, I guess. And this one's gonna have to connect to that. All right, so this one's gonna be. I think I got all the animations going. Let's just rename this one to, let's see, Mountain Cabin or Mountain House, because it's going to be the path that's going to take us to the house, right? All right, it's going to be a back and forth door because we're going to be able to come through it as well. There we go. We got that door. We got two doors over here, which is going to be one for leaving and one for coming back to the mountain, and then we have 2 more doors over here. Hold up, let me just select them and see if I already created them. I'm pretty sure I created them already. If I go into the settings, yeah. So this is gonna be 1 door on the left and another door on this left over here. Actually, it's not here. What the? Oh, you know what? I think it's all the way to the top of the tower here, actually, yeah. It's somewhere. Don't remember exactly where I placed it, but I think it's here. Yeah, there we go. It's right here. So for this area, we got 6 doors. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, actually 5. Never mind. Yeah, we got 5 doors. But we're still not done yet because I gotta finish up with the trees right over here. So let me finish this up. This game is awesome. What's it called? It's called Dreams, buddy. Dreams, like dreaming. But the thing is, it's only available on the PlayStation. So if you don't have a PlayStation, you don't have access. You just cannot access it anywhere. Go. You know what? Hold up. Let me just remove the precision tool for now. Just because I also want to rotate these trees a little bit to just don't have the same facades showing up every single time. It looks really good so far, I gotta admit. I have definitely done a pretty good job at it. I was definitely not expecting it to look as good as it does, for sure. I do feel like I have outdone myself as well. But it's also gonna look even better when we're gonna be playing it. At the moment, we're only seeing it through the eyes of the developers, right? Which we're gonna have access to more things. But once I'm gonna just play it and not build anything anymore, you're only gonna be allowed to see specific things, which means it is definitely gonna start looking much better from the eyes of the players. That's what I'm trying to say. Because you're not going to be able to see the edges of the world. You're not going to be able to see all these logic chips that we're inserting in the game. And everything is just going to make sense, for sure. Alright. Of course, you don't really have to have these trees so close to each other as I did previously, just because we are kind of making our way on top of the mountain. And as you're making our way to the top of the mountains, trees are going to be a little bit more scattered. And also, you do have to make them different sizes, just so that they're gonna look a little bit more realistic, like a forest, I guess. Because if you're going inside the forest, you're gonna notice that every single tree is gonna be different. Every single one of them. You're not gonna find identical trees. They're all gonna be different sizes, different shapes, different colors. And that's kind of something you want to try to apply to your games if you want your forest to look as realistic as possible. Alright, so another thing that I'm going to do here, now that we have all these trees placed up, let me just go ahead and copy paste all the ones that we have at the bottom here. And just move them to the left side, or actually more like copy paste them to the left side. Actually, you know what? I don't think I'm done. I think I do want to add a few more to sell up the effects a little bit more. So let me try to add all the ones that we need on this left side, and then I'm gonna copy paste that to the right. Let me just finish this up first. Placing them one by one definitely feels very, very boring, but if you do it like that, again, it's not gonna feel as a pattern anymore, as much as a pattern anymore, right? Because if I am just gonna make like a square of trees and just copy paste them a few times in order to fill up in empty spots, yes, that would definitely be easier, and yes, I would definitely be done with that forest much faster, but the end result is definitely gonna look better. Just lower down the music a little bit here. I feel like it was a little bit too loud. Go, buddy. A little bit here, a little bit here. Grab a few of these, make them a little bit bigger as well. Because we are placing these ones on a slope, I cannot really place them all on the same straight line, because some of them are going to be floating if I don't pay attention. And of course, most of these trees you're not gonna be able to see because you're gonna be just sliding down. You're not gonna have time to actually notice all these trees. You're gonna be busy trying to dodge the trees in front of you. I'm thinking of maybe adding like some sort of an effect or system. If you do hit a tree, you're gonna have to start up from the scratch. So just to make the challenge, I guess, to get back a little bit more interesting. Right, I mean, this kind of looks okay. I think we should be good. So now, let me just copy paste all of these trees. And then I'm gonna try to bring them over to the left side as well, so that it's a little bit easier to finish up that side. Instead of just doing that side manually, right? The only thing I'm gonna do, I guess I'm just gonna maybe simply flip these ones. Alright, hopefully I selected all of them. Let's see. And nope, I missed a few trees back here. Alright, I think I got them all. There's one more to the top. There we go, and we got them all. Perfect. Alright, and lastly, let me activate the precision tool. And now, if I just simply move these ones to the left, just like that, and simply hit this button, look at that. So easy. So easy. There we go. Of course, the platform here is much bigger, but I'm not gonna fill that spot up with trees. That's fine. We don't really need it. I do notice that I kind of messed it up, though. I think what I should have done is just do this and leave it like that. I'm not gonna hit the button that's gonna flip it, because apparently that's kind of put it in a different format there, and definitely didn't need that. Another thing that I gotta do, I gotta add a few more trees in the middle here, separating these two slides, right? I want to separate the right one from the left one, and the way I'm gonna do it, of course, is with trees. So let's just copy paste a straight line of trees over. Can I not copy paste a straight line of trees? Let me try it again. So we got all these trees in a straight line here. Grab these ones while we add it and copy paste over here. All right, in between, just like that. Perfect. And this is kind of gonna create a like an invisible wall, right, between the two slides. All right, I got them a little bit straight up. For these ones in the middle, though, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna add quite a few more, so that Sasquatch cannot slide its way to the other slides. There we go. Let me grab a few more trees over here. Let me get rid of the precision tool again. I know there are some shortcuts that you can use to activate or deactivate these precision tools and stuff like that, but I never got to learn them. Using shortcuts definitely allows you to understand the program much better. I do remember when I started learning how to use Photoshop. One of the things that I started learning first, before I started learning the program itself, was to use the shortcuts. Because once you know those shortcuts, you just fly through the app itself. Editing definitely becomes much, much easier. Right, another one here. In the middle, as you guys can see, they are a little bit denser than on the sides. As I was saying, I'm doing this because I want to block off the area. Of course, I'm still gonna block off the area so that Sasquatch does not go from one slide to the other with invisible walls. But again, I just don't want Sasquatch to just simply hit an invisible wall. I kind of want it to look like he's hitting these trees and not the invisible wall itself. Alright, I'm also gonna add a few trees on the one over here. And I think we should be good. Yeah, this looks awesome so far. Let me test it out. Let's see how it looks. I mean, look at this. These trees are definitely making it perfect. We may actually hit this tree. Dang it. I knew it. Alright, so we know that this tree is a little bit too big. We gotta make it a little bit smaller. I knew that we were gonna hit it there. I was just hoping that we would just go up past them. Alright, let's test it out now again. Alright, going past that one. Are we gonna hit it again? And we're good. Look at that. Just grazed over it. And to test it out, I'm gonna also have to take out the one that's gonna take us down as well to see if oh god, kind of glitched it up a little bit there. Yeah. I glitched it up. Dang it. I still have to figure out this system here because it's so annoying when it does that. The problem that I'm having with my system right now is that I gotta find a way. Whenever I'm jumping on the bench here, I do need Sasquatch to sit in a specific to just be automatically skipped into a specific position, right? Like sitting on the bench. But the problem I'm having, if I'm doing that, it's kind of glitching out a lot. I'm not quite sure exactly how to fix it up properly. I will eventually figure it out though. Just because I don't really quit that easily when I'm trying to build these games. Super. There we go. My screen just went dark there. I couldn't see the map anymore that I was trying to build. I think we are actually kind of done though. I do feel like we are kind of done. A few more things that we're gonna have to do though. Let me figure out... Wait, what's happening? Where's Sasquatch? What? Why are you sliding, buddy? Am I just being spawned at the top instead? Yeah, I got it. Oh, so something got moved. That's what happened. Hold up. Let me move you back here, buddy. You gotta sit right over here. All right, let's now test it out. Perfect. I want to see what we have to do up there because I think I kind of finished everything that we had to do around here at the bottom for the slides. And everything is just working perfectly. Nope. Something is messing up. Yeah, look at that. I think I might have moved this one at the bottom, or what happened? Ah, I know what I've done. Yeah, this is what I moved by mistake. I understand now. Hold up, buddy. Let's go with edits, reset. All right. Sasquatch, buddy, what are you doing, dude? You need to come back up here, just like that. Alright, test it out. Sometimes you do have to go ahead and lock some things around if you don't want to mess up your builds. That's kind of something I discovered on my own. Because if you don't lock things out, you're going to move them by mistake. And once you move them, and if you don't notice, you're going to be in a big trouble. Another thing that I just noticed is that there are gonna be a few pieces of mountain that are moving up, such as this one. Right? We don't want this one to be moving up. So this one should just jump out like that. And I think there might actually be quite a few more. Yeah, look at that. This one is also going to be moving up as well. Hold up. Let me jump into the animation here and see which one is changing. So as soon as we're hitting this, it's going to be the timeline. Aha, so that's what we don't want. We don't want this one. But I'm not sure how to activate them and deactivate them. How can I select and deselect stuff when I'm trying to edit? I'm trying to disable that one from being selected, and I only want to have a few of them selected. I'm not quite sure exactly how to do it when you're on these keynotes. Because that one is currently activating, that one's currently activating, these ones are all currently activating, and that is definitely something I do not want this to happen. I only wanted this part of the mountain to start moving, right? When Sasquatch makes its way up there. And I just noticed now that I didn't pay attention there. So what's happening here is that when Sasquatch is making its way to the top of the mountain, the bottom part right over here below where this fence is in front of us is going to start raising up so that Sasquatch doesn't jump out, and also a piece of the mountain. But I also noticed that, look at that, the mountain in front of us is also doing it, which is definitely not what I wanted. And these rocks as well are doing it as well. So I'm going to have to try to disconnect this somehow. Mr. MPA, if you know how to do it, can you please let me know, buddy? So these are the keyframes that I have, right? And what I want to do, I just want to deselect some of them that are already selected, such as that one I want to deselect. I only want to have these two selected here, these two to animate. But I'm not quite sure exactly how to deselect them. That's not deselecting it. How do I deselect it? Ooh, that's how you deselect it, right? Aha, with triangle. There we go, with triangle. Man, this was messing up my thing here. So let me just deselect these mountains so that they don't start moving around. Definitely don't want that to happen for sure. Imagine we would have Sasquatch pushing a button and all these mountains would just start exploding. Alright, I think I got everything selected, if I'm not mistaken, or more like deselected. Alright, stop recording. Perfect. I think I fixed it. So now, if I go into edit mode, reset, and now play again. Lucky boy, or Lucky boy. Welcome, buddy. Thank you very much, buddy. That's really kind of you. It's a really kind thing to say. Cheers, mate. Happy to have you here on the live streams then, eh? Alright, so another thing that I noticed is that those mountains are also sitting to the top. Which again is something that we don't want to have. So let me select this keyframe and again, deselect everything that we can from around here. All of these mountains need to be deselected. This is happening because when I copied all these mountains in order to copy paste them around, I actually copied one of them that I used for the animation. And I completely forgot about this. That's why you should start animating and doing all this stuff after you're done building your map, not before. Right, I think I got all of them if I'm not mistaken. All right, let's go with play. I don't see him anymore. What the heck? There are some rocks that I'm missing. Look at that, such as this one. Take it, dudes. Are you kidding me, game? Right, let me just select this one then. These ones are gonna have to stay as they are. Let me go back into this setting. These ones have also been deselected. Okay. We should be good now. And if I play, hopefully they're not gonna animate anymore. That's why you should just go ahead and build up your world, and after you're done building it, then you can start animating everything and get everything working. Dawson Edward, welcome, buddy. Thank you very much for joining, dude. Alright, everything is working perfectly. Perfect. So next up, what I want to do is just finish up this area straight up in front, right? Because this is where we're going to be jumping into the ski lift and taking the lift to the next area. Of course, we cannot really see once we're going to be on the lift. So we are going to be able to make our way through here, though. So what I want to do, at least a little bit of it, just close this path up a little bit, right? So that Sasquatch cannot make its way through there. So let me just jump into the mountains. Copy paste this one. And I guess just close this path up. Just like that. As easy as that. Also remove these ones. They don't really have to be here. At the same time, I could easily just go ahead and reduce the size of the snow here. It doesn't have to go over that side. Also, we're not going to be able to go too far away, so that's also good. Jump into this one, copy paste one more time. I think we're good because we're not going to be able to reach this low, right? So yeah, we should definitely be good here. And again, I will use invisible walls to make sure Sasquatch is not going to be able to glitch itself through there. Fox and Check, welcome to the live stream. At the moment, we can kind of barely jump up there and make our way to the top of the mountain. But again, as I was saying, I will place an invisible wall, so that's never gonna happen. And finally, let me test out this chairlift and see if it's gonna take us to the top. The view is pretty good. We were kind of going through the mountain there, so I think I will have to remove that mountain a little bit. Yeah, I think that's gonna be something I'm gonna also have to do here to make sure the camera is gonna be angled right. Or what I could do is just simply go into the settings, go into the camera, right over here, and instead I will zoom the camera a little bit more into Sasquatch as he's gonna be making its way to the top, just like that. Yeah, this may actually be a little bit better. So let me go into nope, let me go into edit mode actually. There we go, and now play mode. Alright, so we made it to this side. And now, once I'm going to jump onto the key lift right over here, we're going to be zoomed in a little bit closer. There we go, much better like that. Because now we're not going to be going through with the camera through the mountains, right? Man, this looks so good. I absolutely love this. Do you guys feel like the speed of this ski lift is too slow, or should I make it faster? I do feel like it's proper because you do want to take it in, right? When you're going with a ski lift, usually ski lifts in the real world are not going fast at all. They are pretty small themselves. They're pretty slow. Alright, let me jump into the text here and get this one a little bit further away from the platform so that it doesn't glitch out anymore as I'm making my way towards the mountain. I just noticed that one as I was creating this build here. Right, and I think that is kind of about it. I mean, I think we kind of finished up what we had to build here. Of course, another thing that we gotta work on is making the sliding path a little bit more interesting, maybe. So let's just add a few trees on the path to make it more interesting. Sully, welcome to the live stream, buddy. Thank you very much for joining, dude. Not sure exactly what happened there, but let me go back. Grab one of these trees, just like that. Then also grab one of these trees. Place it around here somewhere. In the middle, maybe. Another thing that I want to do, let me just remove that so that I can place them a little bit more randomly. There we go. And another big one over here. Alright, so now, if I try to test this out... test it out now then. And slide, let's see how that's gonna go. Is it gonna be really hard or really difficult? Hi Dawson, welcome buddy. Pure Gold, welcome dude. Thank you very much for joining, dude. I just saw you in the chat right now. Cheers, mate. Thank you very much for joining. Actually, hold up. I think I made this path first. So if I just try to do a little bit of skiing on my little bum, look at this. Of course, this is pretty easy at the moment. I am probably gonna have to test out a few paths around here. But I love how it works though. This is really cool. Alright, and also make a specific pattern for this one. This one's gonna have to be a little bit more difficult though. Maybe just have Sasquatch making its way to the right first of all. Just slide to the right. And of course he's gonna be pushed by all these trees over here. And then from the right side he's gonna have to go to the left next. Not quite sure exactly how much speed he's gonna have here. There we go. And then we're gonna have him coming in the middle of the map. Just like that. In order to make him come to the middle, I also have to make a few trees over here to kind of get him going in the proper direction. Alright, we're gonna have a tree in the middle here that he's gonna have to try to avoid. Another one here and another one here. Alright, let's just test it out. I don't think I'm gonna be creating skis in the game, no. I think I want to go with something a little bit more fun, just to have Sasquatch sliding on his bum as he's making his way to the bottom of the mountain. Oh my god, I actually have quite a lot of trees. But you know what? It's not really that difficult to avoid them. Yeah, I think I should make this level a little bit more difficult. It definitely looks interesting, but I think I should try to make it a little bit more interesting than this. And at the same time, I can go ahead and add in maybe some ski flags. Let's see. Let's go with ski flags. Search for some ski elements right here. Let's see what we can find. I mean, look at this slope that this guy has. Remix of Ski Wilds. We cannot place it because it's too big. That's fine. Ski poles. Ski pole. Maybe go with ski flag, maybe? Or checkpoint? Let's go with flag. Okay, now what I wanted. Let's go with checkpoint then. You know what? I kind of like the one that I'm seeing right here by Media Molecule. Oh yeah, this one looks pretty nice. If I'm not mistaken, these ones are actually jumping out of the grounds whenever you're passing them. So I could just simply have this one sitting up like that over here. And as soon as we activate it, if I can figure out how to activate it, just spawned checkpoint logic. Actually, this one is more like a checkpoint. Just in case you die, you are gonna spawn there, and I definitely don't want that. I just wanted like some small flags, right? That are gonna be kind of showing us the path. Such as maybe like this one. Yeah, this is definitely the one that we want. So this is gonna be placed over here. And another one on this side. And then we're gonna have one over here and another one on this side. Hold up, I do want all of them to be pointed on the same direction. So the way I'm gonna do this is just by simply getting the precision tool. And I think I kind of like the way this one is blowing in the wind. So let me just grab this one, copy paste here. There we go. Yeah, I definitely want all of them, right, to be blowing in the same direction of the wind. Right, another one over here. And another one over here. There we go. Super duper cool gaming. Welcome, buddy. Welcome to the live stream, buddy. Thank you very much for joining, buddy. You just managed to catch me kind of really close to the end of the live stream here, but we've built so much in today's live stream, and we've made the mountain look absolutely amazing. Me personally, I'm really happy with the result of it so far. Right, what I'm gonna do actually, I think I'm gonna have did I just move some things? Yeah, I think I copy-pasted these ones by mistake, so let me remove them. Yes. Oof, that was close. I thought for a second that I removed by all the trees again by mistake. I gotta pay attention when I'm doing that. I definitely have to go ahead and save. You know what? Let me actually go ahead and save right now. Just to make sure I'm not gonna mess this up. Alright, let me close this out with a few more trees over here. Go, remove that one out of the way, remove that one out of the way, and I think the final path is gonna be through here. All right, I mean, this looks pretty good, especially with the flags. Love it. I haven't done absolutely anything in Dreams so far, Mr. MPA. Even I've actually been pretty quiet with my build in Dreams here. Haven't posted anything, I haven't really participated in anything, no. And those flags are only gonna show us the path, I guess, to exit, because that's gonna be an easy path. This one's gonna be the more difficult one where we gotta do a little bit of zigzags. Alright, let's try this out again. Of course, we are gonna have some sounds as we're playing here, but as you guys know, at least for the ones that joined the live stream from the beginning, I did have some issues with my live stream before we started. My game actually crashed before the game started, before the live stream started. And since it crashed, I just couldn't get any game sound into my computer anymore. So I actually cannot hear it either. And I'm pretty sure you guys cannot hear it either. It is, of course, not going to be a difficult path to do here. I'm probably gonna make this even longer, maybe to have like a lot of sliding to do, maybe just dodge some holes and stuff like that. Definitely gonna have to make it a little bit more interesting. At the moment, I'm just really happy that I got it to work. I'm pretty happy with the result of it so far. But of course, I'm gonna make sure it's gonna also be fun, right? And this slope is definitely gonna have to be much bigger than it is right now. Just because, yeah, we definitely have to go a little bit lower, right? We gotta keep on going here and have a little bit of fun while we're also sliding at the bottom there. And the way I'm gonna do it, just to make sure I remember that I gotta make this one longer. Actually, you know what I'm gonna wanna do at the same time? I think I wanna make the slope a little bit sloper. Or maybe I'm just gonna copy paste this one and make it... Hold up, let me try something. What if I grab this huge piece? Just like that. Bring it over here and start making the slope much more aggressive. Let's go with 8 degrees. I mean, that's gonna be some serious speed that we're gonna get here. And now let's test it out. All I want to see is just how much speed are we gonna be getting. Fox and Chick, you are actually hitting the game sound when we're writing the thing right now. I think you might actually be hearing the music in the background, not the game sounds, because I cannot hear the game sound at all. Alright, so if I try to slide now, let's just see how fast we're going to be going. So, of course, here we're going to be going fast, and this is where we're slowing down quite a bit, right? I'm probably going to have to make like some really crazy tree mechanics here. And now we're starting to go a little bit faster. There we go, that's what I'm talking about. And of course, we're gonna have a huge slide going all the way down just to have this look a little bit more interesting. Oh, you can hear the sound too. Huh. Then I have no idea what's happening because I cannot hear it. As I was saying, before I started the live stream today, my computer crashed. I just got that blue screen of death from Windows. And as soon as that happened, I just couldn't hear the game sound anymore. And I just started restarting everything and I just couldn't fix it. But apparently, you guys can hear it. So that's good. Alright, so that's gonna be sliding. We're also gonna have to be making a slide for this one. And I do think I gotta make it even longer though. I do believe that we're gonna have to make it a little bit longer. Or maybe I'm gonna have to make like some huge jumps. But I'm not sure if I'm gonna have enough speed for Sasquatch to jump those things, right? Because I'm pretty sure that Sasquatch is just simply gonna fall down. So maybe I'm gonna have to have like some bounce mechanics. As soon as you hit that slope, you're just gonna be bounced to the next area if you're doing it right. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to make like some huge holes around here somewhere. Let me just get this one going a little bit lower. I'm not quite sure exactly when I'm gonna hit the limit because I'm pretty sure I will hit it eventually. I guess we're gonna have to wait and see. But the thing is, we have enough graphics memory and gameplay memory that I definitely want to get. Sorry about that. That I definitely want to get the ski here, the ski slides, looking more interesting than they are right now. Make port and electronics shop and ultimate customs. I will definitely do those in the future. If you guys are going to be enjoying this series here once the game is going to be done, definitely going to keep on adding all these things as updates. Why not? I didn't make the sewers, no. Those are probably going to be coming later on as an update. Alright, well, you know what I'm going to do? Let me just test this out. Let me just go ahead and save it first, right over here, because I think we are completely done with this level. So let me save. There we go. Let me exit the creation. I don't want to post it online because we're not done building this. And let me jump into the gameplay here. Edit. The Sneaky Sasquatch home camp has been updated automatically, but I do have to update this one and this one. Alright, so this is currently our build, right? This is what we have built so far. We have the main area where we're going to be playing, where we've been starting the game, right over here actually. This is going to be the splash screen. Then we're going to have the campgrounds, we have the raccoon shop, we got the intersection, the town over here, we got the racetrack parking and the racetrack itself. We got the highway, which I actually call the mountain pass. This one is not connected to the sawmill just yet because I haven't built that one. We have the lodge, the ski mountain 1, ski mountain 2, and ski mountain 3. So let me save. And let me just take you guys through the game one more time. I did this in the previous live stream, but I guess I gotta do it again so that some of you guys can see it that haven't watched it before. Now, I've actually started working on this game about a year, even more than a year ago. And this is all we've done so far. Most of the assets that I've used on creating this have been from the Dreamyverse, but I've also created my own assets as well as I kept on going. I also remixed quite a lot of assets. This house right here has been remixed from another creation. The lake here, this is something I created myself. The tree, the big tree here is something I remixed and made it look like that. So I'm still gonna have quite a lot of work to do here. Alright. This one's gonna be the intersection. If you take the left path here, this one's gonna take us to the city. There we go. Perfect. I do have a few things that I gotta change. I gotta change the fog here to be a little bit less dense. Yeah, it's way too dense right now. I also have to make the city here to look a little bit more lively, right? I want to have like cars maybe driving past and stuff like that, just to try to make this look a little bit more interesting. Ryan, welcome buddy. Welcome to the live stream. The doors here are going to be working, and as soon as they're going to be opening up, I'm going to be able to go inside like these different shops. But of course, different shops that I'm creating here are going to have different levels. So you're just going to be transported through another portal. If you're making your way through it, you're just going to go in a different area. We got the huge Arc Corp over here. Of course, sliding doors as well. We got the town hall, just like that. Of course, we can make our way through the back here. I just closed up with invisible walls just a few areas, such as the back of the trees. You cannot really make your way through there due to the invisible walls. We also have the police station over here. I'm gonna have to add in a few more windows on the sides of them, though. It's another door. Yeah, I definitely have to add a few more windows to the sides of the building here, just to make it look a bit more interesting. Alright, that's gonna be another door. I'm gonna have to definitely open this up a little bit more, just to try to allow Sasquatch to go in there a little bit. And of course, we do have Mr. Pimpleton, which has transformed into a really crazy looking orc. He's been in prison for so long. Look at him. Hey buddy, what are you up to? And also, I did manage to animate one of these boxes, so that gives us some coins. Of course, at the moment, I haven't really created the logic of receiving those coins on my character. I only have the animation going over there. I'm just gonna have to figure out how to do the logic, and also have to make sure I'm gonna also figure out how to make the logic last for the areas, right? Now, if I'm going from one side, from one level to the other, we do want to have those coins sticking up with us. We don't talk about Bruno. I actually seen a little bit of the animation you're talking about there with Bruno. It was really, really crazy done. I really enjoyed the look of it. Of course, next up we're gonna have here, we're back to the intersection right now. And right here at the intersection, we are gonna have, straight up ahead is gonna be where we're gonna be having the fisherman, but I haven't started working on that one. TGA Gaming, welcome buddy. Right over here is going to be the campground, of course, but I haven't managed to finish that one up. Now, these arrows keep on glitching up. I don't understand why it's doing this. Sometimes these arrows are in the middle of the banner. Sometimes they're up, sometimes they're down. It's just so messed up when it does it. Why is there green fog? The reason I'm making green fog over here is because these green fogs are kind of resembling the portals. If you're going through the green fog, for example, this one, I should not have been transported here with that green fog, but I guess I kind of messed it up, the connection there. We are going to fix it eventually. But as I was saying, if you are going to make your way through the green fog, this is just going to be like a portal, right? It's going to take you to the next area, which in this case is going to be the mountain pass. But I wanted to show you guys, first of all, the racetrack, because I actually put a lot of work into that one off camera. So, of course, this one's also going to have some green fog, just to try to hide, right, the edge of the world. That's why I'm creating these fogs, just because I want you guys not to be able to see the edge of the world, the edge of my levels. Keep in mind, this is not an open world game, right? This is not going to allow you to go absolutely everywhere you want. For example, here, we have an invisible wall. That's why I cannot go any more forward. Man, this car looks so good. Look at that. This one is like a unreleased car. Alright, so we're gonna have the car shop over here. Moving grass, another thing that I absolutely love. This one I grabbed actually from a YouTuber, and I absolutely love what he did with his creation with his grass. And I just had to add it to my own game as well. Alright, so this is kind of the racetrack so far, the parking space for the racetrack. We don't have the auto shop though. That's gonna come out in a future update maybe. For now, I'm just creating like the main area of Stinky Sasquatch, the one that has been introduced into the game before the update. And then I'm probably gonna be adding the rest of it as updates. Alright, next up we got over here the racetrack itself. Where again, we're gonna have invisible walls that are not gonna allow me to go forward that way. And we definitely wanna have invisible walls. We also want to have invisible walls so that I don't jump off this and get myself stuck. But I just noticed a glitch over here. I think I got to bring that fog a little bit closer so that we don't see... yeah, we don't want to see these trees over there. So let me actually, before I forget, let me jump into edit mode. Let me actually copy paste this fog over here. Oh, hold up. Let me go into the precision tool. I will show you guys a little bit more of the map. Just give me a second to fix this glitch up that we have over here. Nope, I don't know what I've done there. The fog is what I want to copy. There we go. This one's going to go over here. Alright. Man, I absolutely love this song. This one's gonna... Nope. This one's gonna expand all the way to the trees. And now you guys are understanding why I'm actually creating this fog. This one's gonna go over here. And let me also pull over this fog all the way to this side. Alright, and now, if I'm gonna jump into Sasquatch, you cannot see that empty spot over there where there used to be trees, right? And that's kind of why I'm using the fogs. I'm just using it so that we could cover up our, I guess, not so perfect areas. Is that time of the day? You are at 1%. Alright. Of course, a racetrack is nothing without cars, so we are gonna definitely have to add some cars over here that we're gonna be able to just race around and have some fun. Stantin, I'm making a duck game. It's like Sasquatch, but you're a duck. Yeah, I know. It's really cool that you can actually use any type of character you want in the game. Alright, next up we're gonna have a really beautiful lake over here, which is using a different type of water that I feel like I'm gonna want to add to my other levels as well, just because I kind of really like the look of this water compared to the other one that I created. I feel like this one looks a little bit more interesting. I mean, this one looks more like a lake water, and the one that I created at my house, at Sasquatch's house, that one kind of looks more like a pond. Right, let's go back. This time we're going to take this path because I'm going to show you guys that both sides are working. This is going to be the podium side, which is also going to work perfectly. Yeah, let's just go out. We're good. But we also have to save, of course. Albert, welcome, buddy. Welcome to the live stream. Alright, next up I'm gonna make my way to the mountain because we want to test out the ski mountain, right? We gotta test out the ski lift and see how the mountain itself is gonna look. At the moment we only have the first 2 levels of the mountain completed. I guess they're kind of completed at about 100%. I do have a little bit more work to do on them, but I do feel like we're getting very, very close to finishing with them. Alright, we got another one here. Now, are you guys having different ideas with these portals in Dreams? How are you guys creating your portals in Dreams? I'm really curious. For example, if you're trying to go from one area to the other, how are you doing that? Are you actually going through an actual door, or how? Because in my game right here, my game is an open space game, right? So since it's impossible for me to create a door here, I just had to create like some fog or something. Or I guess I could have just created like maybe, let's say, a tunnel, and Sasquatch would just go through the tunnel and that's gonna take him to the mountain. But what do you do when you don't have a tunnel? Because you cannot really create tunnels every single time, right? Ryan, no, I did not build the sewers, buddy. As I was saying, I'm gonna leave the other elements such as the sewers, the ocean, the port, and other things that have been introduced into the game later on. I will leave those ones maybe in the future. Once I'm going to be completely done with the actual game, once I'm going to have the game mechanics going, and once I'm going to finish up building the main areas in Sneaky Sasquatch, that's probably when I'm going to be focusing on maybe adding some other locations. The ones that have been added with future updates. This one's going to be the sawmill. I'm not going to go there because I haven't finished building the sawmill just yet. So yeah, that's kind of my strategy so far. I will finish the main areas, and then I'm gonna go back at building up the rest of the areas. Hey Matteo, welcome buddy, welcome. I think I did remove the here command, Matteo. I'm only, from now on, if you are a member, for example, and you're joining the live stream, and your first message that you're writing in the live stream, that's actually gonna be going, that's actually gonna be shown up on the top left corner of the screen. For example, if you do it right now, if you type something in the screen right now, Matteo, you're gonna be greeted in the stream. And this way you guys don't have to use the command. Anything you say is just gonna allow you guys to have that welcome message. But it's only gonna be your first message in the live stream. And I am going to remove the here command so that nobody uses anymore. It's not going to work. Alright, and now that we made our way to the lodge, this is going to be the lodge right over here. I do have a glitch happening right now with the door at the lodge. I'm not sure exactly what's happening. Apparently, one of the door is broken down. Somebody just broke through inside the lodge here, and I decided to just barge in. But the interior of the lodge is going to be, of course, completely different. We are going to have to work on that one. Alright, next up, we're going to make our way to the mountain 1, which is, of course, this one. We are going to be able to go, of course, into the igloo, where we're going to be able to find a duck, maybe get some missions from him. That's going to be the finish line. So, once I'm going to be sliding down the mountain, right, this is exactly where you're going to be ending up, right over here, through the finish line. So we're going to have some portals over here that are going to allow us to just simply exit. At the moment, I do have an invisible wall. As you guys can see, Sasquatch is just going head first into it. But I'm going to remove that invisible wall eventually, and I will allow people to just spawn out of this place. Or maybe they're just going to spawn out of it without being able to go back up there. Am I going to make the billboards? Do you mean the leaderboards? Or what billboards are you talking about? Over here we do have a frozen lake with a piece of the lake that's not frozen, which is this one. So we are walking on the water right now a little bit, and this is going to be the ice. What I want to do here, I want to figure out how to make Sasquatch slide. And again, this is something I'm not quite sure exactly how to do, but I think I'm going to probably apply the same mechanics that I applied at the top, right? I mean, I guess I could try to do something right now because we did get ourselves somebody in the chat here teaching us how to do it. So I think I will apply that mechanic to this ice so that we're going to be able to just slide around on the ice. But I would absolutely love it if I could actually select this ice instead of just selecting a zone. Maybe I could actually give a tag. Yeah, maybe I could apply a tag to the ice Or maybe when this eyes detects my tag, that's when I'm gonna start sliding on it. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to work a little bit on the logic there. The spaghetti update billboards. Oh, the billboards where you can add your own ads. I understand what you're saying. Yeah, that would be cool. But again, that's definitely gonna be something that's gonna coming out in the future. At the moment, I'm gonna be adding the first part of the map, the main area, and then I'm gonna be adding the updates slowly. Let me know if you guys are hearing somebody snore here in the chat, because as I was saying, I just cannot hear the gameplay at all. Why did you just get a stream welcome? We were trying a little bit I was just trying to introduce Mateo Gaming here back to the stream. At the moment, I'm just trying a few things with the live stream just to have some really crazy implementations. And once all of you are gonna get used to it, I'm not gonna reset those ones anymore, I guess. All right, so you guys are hearing the snoring. That is perfect. You know what that means? That means this fellow over here, next to the ticket booth, he did put a I'll be back sign, but the thing is, this guy's never gonna wake up. So it's gonna be up to me to find a different way to buy myself a ticket to be able to use the lift. At the moment, of course, I didn't implement anything about that, so if I'm gonna make my way close to this door, it's gonna automatically open. But I do wanna have a condition here. I do wanna have two conditions. So if this door detects Sasquatch close to it, and also if Sasquatch has a ticket on his hand, the door is gonna open. But if I do get close to it and I don't have a ticket, the door is not going to open, which means, as you guys can see, we cannot jump over the fence, right? So we're not going to be able to use the ski lift without a ticket. We cannot even jump here, even if it looks a little bit smaller. So the only way we're going to be able to get a ticket, since this guy's going to be sleeping and never wake up, I was thinking that we are going to be able to chat with this guy. Actually, Braxton had a great idea. He told me that maybe I got to bring this fella like 3 burgers, and in return he's gonna give me a ticket. And me personally, actually, I absolutely love that idea. So I think that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Can I make clothes for Sneaky Sasquatch? Yes I can. Yes I can, but I don't think I will add actual clothes to the game, because that's gonna mean a lot of work. Maybe I'm just gonna add hats. Maybe I'm gonna have different hats that I'm gonna be able to apply to Sasquatch. And once you pay like some money to a shop, or maybe find some hats somewhere, you're gonna be able to attach them to your head. I'm definitely not gonna be working on a system like an inventory system, right? As you have right now in Sneaky Sasquatch, where you go in your backpack and you choose between what hat you want to wear or what you want to take off. It's not gonna be like that. It's probably gonna be a system where you're gonna be able to just put on a hat and that's it. And if you just want to switch it, just in case you find a different hat, you're gonna be able to and then wear that one. I don't know. It's gonna be a little difficult system, and I'm not quite sure exactly how to make an inventory system. I've never done that before. I know that there are some tutorials on YouTube how to do it, but as you guys can imagine, it's really not easy to do. It's gonna take a lot of time. And at first, I just want to have the game working, and then I'm gonna focus on doing other things. All right, I do see that the ski lift here is a little bit too slow, but I guess it works. I don't mind it. I'm still gonna have to do a few more things to the ski lift here to try to make it work properly, because at the moment it can definitely glitch out quite a bit if you don't pay attention. For example, if I just jump to the back of it, look at this. We just glitched the heck out of it, and now it just went back all the way back there. And that is definitely not something you want, right? Oh god. Yeah, and this is something again that you don't want to see. You don't want to see the system pulling back up there. But of course, if you want to make your way back down the mountain and you don't want to do anything up here, you can easily just jump on top of this one and simply go back down. It's that easy. It works exactly like in Sneaky Sasquatch. Mr. Spa, my thoughts on skating on the ponds will be a trigger zone that changes the walk animation. Yeah, I could definitely do that. The thing is, I gotta create the animation, right? So if I want the ponds to allow me to do a little bit of skating on it, I will have to actually create the actual animation where we're gonna be sliding on it. Because at the moment, if I'm not mistaken, if I just connect it with the sliding mechanics that we have on our character, he's just gonna start sliding on his bum, right? Similar to what he's doing when we're trying to slide down the slope. And I don't think that's what we want. William Katz, will I make cars that you can drive? I will have to do it eventually because we have so many roads in the game. It's gonna be pretty difficult to walk all the way, especially if you're trying to walk from the intersection to the mountain. It's a really long walk, and I definitely have to have a car over there, especially the mountain pass, of course, or the racetrack actually. Yeah, we'll definitely need a new animation. You're correct. So we're gonna have to wait and see how that's gonna go. For now, the biggest achievement that I have in the game, I think it's this system, the ski lifts. These are definitely my biggest achievements for sure. Just because it took a lot of work to figure out, and I've never created anything this complicated so far. I think there's like a... What the heck? There's like an invisible wall here. I think I know what's happening. I think this portal... Yeah, look at that. I can actually jump over it. Yeah, there's definitely a glitch. Dang it. There's a glitch over here, but I think now it got fixed. I know exactly what was happening here. But, I'm definitely gonna have to remember to fix this one. For sure. Alright, in that case, let me make my way to the next level of the mountain. As I was saying, this is gonna be the third level. We are done with the second level, as you guys can see right now. Am I gonna make Mr. Pemberton? I am planning on making Mr. Pemberton. At the moment, we do have kind of a Mr. Pemberton inside the prison. He doesn't really look like the one I want him to look like. I really want him to look a little bit more like Mr. Pemberton. At the moment, I just use a random character from the Dreamverse. But I'm definitely going to want to make the exact Mr. Pemberton copy. Alright, and this is going to be, of course, the third level. That's going to take us to the final part of the mountain. Now, over here, I don't even know if I should have that big mountain visible anymore. Or maybe I should just go into the edit mode and just have like a small peek of it showing up like that. What do you guys think? Should we actually be on top of the mountain, or should we not be able to see? And should we not be able to see the peak of the mountain anymore? Can you make people? Yes, we can. Look at that. We got one little guy right over here. Look at this fella. How cool is this guy? And another thing that we got to do for this area, we got to have fog. So this area, this entire mountain is going to have to be really, really foggy, right? Because that's how it's actually looking in Sneaky Sasquatch. And the way I'm going to do it, hold up. Let me go back into the mountain over here. Let me grab the settings of it. So first of all, we got this. Let me get it all the way. But of course, it doesn't have to be this foggy. It has to be like maybe, let's say maybe 2% foggy. Or maybe 1.5. Yeah, let's just test it out like that. I mean, look at this. Oh my god. Now this definitely looks like a storm, eh? It now definitely feels like we are in the mountains for sure. I could also apply an effect like this, as we are a little bit lower in the mountain. But look at that. This actually looks so good with the fog and everything. I like this. I kind of really like this. It's gonna be a little bit more intense as we get all the way to the top of the mountain, right? But it's gonna be less intense as we get a little bit lower to the mountain. Make them more and talk. Yes, we're definitely gonna be able to talk in Sneaky Sasquatch with other characters for sure. At the moment, I only animated the bear at the main house and also the duck. Max Smith, the orange guy, better be in the game. Well, guess what? He is. Let me show you right now. Let me make my way to the second level of the mountain. Sure, save this one because this one is gonna have to be completely changed actually. For now, I'm just testing it out. And I noticed something that I gotta change actually, because apparently we are starting up the level pretty high up. You're liking the music, Super Duper Gaming. That's good to hear, buddy. Hold up, let me go back here, because apparently we are gonna need to expand this mountain a little bit this way. Let's expand this so that we cannot see it anymore. We cannot see the issues that we saw previously. Alright, let me go back here. Like that, save again. I'm gonna show you. Yeah, you actually just saw the orange guy right over there. It's right here. At the moment, I haven't animated anything. He's just looking at me. But I'm definitely going to animate us talking to him and getting quests from him. It's probably going to be a little bit different because in this game, I'm not going to have an inventory system, as I was saying, which means I'm not going to have the ability to carry oranges with me or carry a bunch of oranges and just sell it to him for money. But this guy is gonna request some oranges in return for something else that I'm probably gonna need in order to open up something else. That's kind of my logic I'm gonna be going with this game. It's not gonna be a one-to-one copy of Sneaky Sasquatch. It's gonna have like the look of Sneaky Sasquatch, but it's gonna have my own twist to it. That's kind of what I'm gonna try to build here. And as I was saying, I also want to go into... Wait, it's not allowing me to edit anymore? In that case, I'm not going to edit it right now. I just want to test out to see how it looks when we're going down the mountain, because we had a glitch over there that I want to check out again. I actually wasn't really like a glitch. I was just seeing a little bit too much over the mountain. Super Duper Cool Gaming. If you want to know the name of the music and also skip or play back other tracks I had during the live stream, I will implement a system where you guys are going to be able to just simply change my music and also ask in the chat the bot what the music is. So that's going to be something I'm going to be allowing you guys to do in the future, but I haven't implemented that just yet. Alright, so again, if I'm going to make my way to the bottom over here, it's probably not going to work because I haven't updated. Oh god, it's glitching out. It is glitching out. Yeah, so this is something that I also have to fix up, right? Because at the moment, if you jump too far into the chair, it's glitching out. So yeah, I will implement you guys to allow you to change the music and listen to other tracks. I already noticed that glitch again, but of course, we are going to be using a different save when we're going to be playing the game itself. I still have so much work to do here before I'm going to be done with this game, but the most important part, at least for me, it was the looks of it. If I did manage to achieve a really beautiful look of Sneaky Sasquatch, that would have definitely made me pretty happy, right? The chair is pretty glitchy. Yeah, I know, Dawson. That's why I'm trying to fix up the chairlift somehow. And what I'm thinking of doing here, at the moment I actually tried it, but it's still not working perfectly the way I want it to work. As soon as you enter inside this area right over here, you're going to be automatically teleported on the chair. That's kind of what I'm trying to achieve. I did try to animate this, and it kind of worked. But as soon as I place Sasquatch over here with an animation, instead of just allowing him to jump on it, the entire lift glitches out. So for example, I can easily just do that and simply place Sasquatch on the chair. So that's what's gonna happen, right? As soon as you enter this area, you're gonna automatically be placed on the chair like this, and you're not gonna be able to move or anything, which means it's gonna be impossible for you to glitch out the chair. So that's kind of one of the solutions that I have right now. And if I'm gonna be able to get that to work, I'm gonna be really, really happy with it. But you know what? I think it's gonna be the end of the live stream for now. I'm really happy with the result of the mountain. If you guys want to see how the mountain looks, this is the first mountain, of course. This is going to be the mountain level 2. Or I should say the first level of the mountain, because the other one is just the bottom portion of the mountain. And when we come back the next one, we are definitely going to keep on doing a little bit more work on, I guess, the second mountain. I don't know, I guess we're gonna have to wait and see, depending on what you guys vote. Maybe you guys want to see me build up the sawmill or other locations in the game. But anyway, that being said, thank you all very much for watching. Stay safe, and look at that. Apparently the system was kind of working. I did see that it glitched out, but it definitely glitched out. Alright, anyway guys, thank you all very much for watching. I'll see you all next live stream very soon. Bye everybody!